Yeah, it's the Ringside Report MMA UFC 296 watch along. Let's do it.
Start.
Bing.
Yes, indeed, we are here.
Ooh la la.
Freddie is here. It's the holiday season. It's the last UFC pay-per-view of the year. It's been quite an eventful 2023, a pretty surprising 2023. You know, a lot of surprising champions, a lot of surprising outcomes, a lot of upsets. Are we going to see another one tonight? Main event,
yeah.
Colby Covington, Leon Edwards. Colby is, of course, the underdog. Not a huge underdog, plus 135 going into the fight tonight. AJ's got Colby. I've got Leon. Freddie, you were not with us on Thursday. Hello, Freddie. Freddie live from the Freddie compound. Freddie, tell us, who are you picking in the main event?
Well, this is strictly for entertainment purpose, but man, Colby would make a great champion.
That's right, man. Freddie knows.
But do you think he's going to win?
I don't care. I want him to win. Okay, look. I probably think Edwards is going to win, but I'm definitely on Team Colby, man. Go Colby Covington.
Okay. But if you had to place a bet, say, you know?
If it was
Colby,
a loose
man.
bet, you'd go Colby.
Going with Colby, man.
Wow.
I
Fred
knew it.
going with Colby
Yeah,
as well.
GSP picked Colby.
What?
Did he?
Yes,
Gee.
yeah, GSP said
SP.
Colby has all the skills to beat Leon Edwards.
That's what I said on Thursday,
Those
man.
were his exact words.
Okay. Well, that's surprising. I'm pretty sure I thought he picked Leon. I'm picking Leon Edwards in the main event. I'm pretty confident there. And actually, at the Bet99 site, Fred, GSP's official picks, he's got Leon Edwards
Okay.
winning by decision.
Well, maybe he didn't pick Colby, but he did say that Colby had all the skills to beat Leon Edwards. So
Okay.
Unless he's like,
in
you
an
know what?
interview,
Unless he's flipping like a fish again, flip flop, like, you know, someone we know.
Are you talking about me? I think you're the biggest flip-flopper I've ever met. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay, GSP. You can say one thing to one crowd and then another to another crowd. It's okay. It's cool. Either or, you're going to win.
So there's that we could look at GSP's picks before we check out our own, right? There's GSP's picks that you could get over at bet99.com. He's got Edwards by decision in the main event, Pantoja in the co-main event by decision. I've got him.
I got the Pantoja.
I'm agreeing with George so far, but then he's got Wonderboy Thompson by decision over Shavkat Rakhmonov, which I don't agree with. But who am I to argue with the greatest of all time? But let's be
there might
clear,
be
he
some
was
friendship
also
there.
he was also a training partner of Wonder Boy's for a long time. The first time I ever heard about Wonder Boy was because he was this young kickboxing kid that George St. Pierre was bringing around to help him train for a certain opponent. I forget exactly who he was training for at the time. It might have been Alves even. I don't know. It was somebody where he brought in Wonder Boy, and he was training with Wonder Boy, and I think it was before Wonder Boy was even in MMA, so it might be a sentimental...
So he's a little biased.
Might
That's
be
what
a
you're saying.
sentimental pick for
It's okay.
Mr. St. Pierre there, but he might actually think Wonder Boy's going to win because he believes in his friend, which is totally cool and admirable. But that's not who I'm picking. I'm picking Shavkat Rakhmonov tonight. There are our picks.
The shaved cat.
There's Team Dave, Leon Edwards, Shavkat Rakhmonov, and Patty Pimblett. It's a 3-fight parlay. 20 gets you 52.57 over at bet99.com. As we see celebrities in attendance at UFC 296, there is the former President Donald Trump standing next to Dana White and Kid Rock. Donald Trump sitting between Dana and Kid Rock, which I'm sure is going to be an interesting conversation throughout the night watching UFC 296, right?
Hey.
Wouldn't you like to have a microphone planted there and listen to what those three guys are talking about during UFC 296. No matter where you stand, whether you're for or against those guys,
You want to be there.
you're interested in what the hell they're talking about. What are those guys saying? And there's Team AJ. I should show Team AJ's big 5-fight parlay for the main card. He's got Bryce Mitchell. He's got Paddy Pimblett. He's got Shavkat Rakhmonov. He's got Alexander Pantoja. And he's got Colby Covington. 20 gets you 158.86 for Team AJ at bet99.com.
Ah, oui.
And now that I mentioned bet99.com, I should tell you that if you go to bet99.com, or, of course, our link over at bet99.ringsidereport.net, you can win. You can win if you go to our link, bet99.ringsidereport.net, and sign up, or use our promo code RINGSIDE. If you use the RINGSIDE promo code and sign up over at bet99.com, you will be entered in a draw to win a $99 gift certificate from Amazon, courtesy of Bet99. So that is a promotion. That is a special prize that we are giving away here on the Ringside Report Network, courtesy of Bet99.com. They've got a $99 Amazon gift card, which is pretty good. You can get a lot of good stuff from Amazon for $99. You know what I'm saying? So a $99 Amazon gift card if you sign up to bet99.com using that promo code RINGSIDE. So go do that right now, and we will be giving you our picks all night long as we watch UFC 296 unfold.
It's going to unfold right now, man, with Bryce Mitchell.
Fred, do you have a quick parlay for the main card?
Freddie, are you there?
He's thinking about it.
Yeah. So I got, of course, Colby, and then I got. I'm gonna go with Roval, Brandon Roval in that
Okay.
main event.
Pantoja.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going for that surprise there. I got Shaq Tab for sure. I'm gonna go with Bryce Mitchell, and what's the other fight I'm missing?
Tony Ferguson, Paddy Pimblett.
Paddy Pimblett. So here,
Pimblett.
I'm
Yeah.
going for the 5-fight parlay also.
So it is a 5-fight parlay.
Nothing ready.
But your man is here too, Freddie. Bryce Mitchell, man.
That's a 5-fight parlay for
I
Team
said
Fred.
Did you say Bryce Mitchell? He did? Okay.
Yeah,
course
he's
I
got
did.
Bryce Mitchell, who's just stepping into the octagon there. You saw the tail of the tape. Bryce Mitchell minus 290, the favorite going into this one. Paddy, the baddie, minus 320. Shavkat Rakhmonov, minus 650. Brandon Royval, though, plus 170. And Colby Covington, plus 135. It's a 5-fight parlay there for Team Fred. You can jump on it right now. $20 gets you $258.45 at bet99.com. So go for that over at bet99.com. That is Team Fred. And I know we saw a question from Tony Mack. Method of victory. Here, Bryce Mitchell, Josh Emmett. I'm seeing you could bet. I don't see odds here at Bet99 for the method of victory for this fight right now.
Josh looks pumped.
Trying to get you some odds on that one. But Emmett plus 175, a draw plus 4,500. You could bet on a draw in this fight. I don't think we're going to see a draw. I think we will see a winner. Over under rounds, 2.5 rounds. Over minus 200, under 2.5 plus 140. Over 2.5 minus 200, under. Does this go into the final 2.5 minutes? Or does this fight end? I think this fight is going to go to a decision. I would go with the over 2.5, which is the favorite minus 200. I think this one goes to decision. I've got Thug Nasty by decision. Bryce Mitchell.
It's going to be tough, man.
So go sign
Emmett's
up over
a solid fighter.
It's
Yeah,
hard.
Emmett is solid, but he's like Mitchell's kind of on the come up. He's only 29 years old. I think he's only getting better. Emmett, I think we've seen the best version of what he brings to the table at 38 years old. I think, he's still a very solid fighter, but
They got odds on the. It's not from Bet99, so I'm not sure we should read them. But
that's all right.
But the thing is that he has 6 first-round knockout wins. I mean, so it's possible that he could take out Bryce in the first round.
He's got power, yeah, for
He's
sure.
got power, but the thing is that I think this is going to the ground. I think Bryce Mitchell is going to overwhelm him with his wrestling, and I see this a stoppage. I don't see this going to a decision.
Shout out to all the members tuning in tonight. Angelo Contagonis, what's up, Angelo?
Hoppa!
What's up, Johnny North? Not a member, but a member of the team, the official team.
Of course, man.
My main man, Johnny. Leor, what's up, Leor?
Happy Hanukkah.
Leor asking a great question of Johnny North. Johnny, why do you hate Daniel Bryan and love CM Punk so much? LOL. I think that's funny. Johnny North saying, I like Bryan. He's just not the best in the world, which is, of course, incorrect, John. You know I had to comment on that. Shout out Doug Hepburn.
Doug!
Watching us from Kingston, Ontario.
Love Kingston.
Oh, they just went to Chinlock Wrestling. His son, Nick. Shout out Nick and Doug watching.
Way to go, Nick.
Tony Mack.
Tony Mack.
He wants the method of victory for all the fights. We'll give you method of victory. We can do that, Tony Mack, member of the team over at join.ringsidereport.net. I think we're going to see some decisions. I think Shavkat probably gets a finish. I think Shavkat by submission. Right now, Shavkat by KO or submission, minus 190 at bet99.com. I like that because Shavkat has won all of his fights and finished all of his fights. I would go there. You could also go Shavkat straight up by submission plus 115. I think it's going to be a submission. I don't think he's going to knock out the Wonder Boy. I think he's going to take him down, and I think he'll choke him.
Look, chances are he's going to win by a finish. And you're right. I don't think it's going to go with the stand-up game, even though Shavkat has some pretty decent striking. But Wonder Boy, man, that's his game. But it's going to go to the ground, and I think a submission is going to happen. And I think it's going to be 18 finishes. He's had 5 finishes in the UFC. This kid, man, it's not going to go to a decision.
So that's one right there. Plus 115, submission. We're getting up to the fight here, coming up to fight time.
Here we go. Bryce Mitchell, NASCAR.
And it is going to be Bryce Mitchell and Josh Emmett opening this pay-per-view at 145 pounds.
Josh looks solid, man. And when you look at Bryce Mitchell, you look at him and you're like, oh, man, he doesn't have like the most defined body. Go. But, man, when it comes to the wrestling game, this is where he gets dangerous. He's just got to put like...
he's in shape, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but not like... Josh Emmett is in better shape.
He just looks a little bit bigger, Emmett. Yeah. For a 145er, he's a little thicker. Might be a bit...
He's just got to stay away from those rights.
I think Emmett's a little shorter, too.
He doesn't look it.
He's 5'6", and Mitchell is 5'9". That's a difference.
See, Bryce is going to try to push him into the octagon and then go for that single. It's coming. It's coming. I can feel it.
You could feel a single leg coming?
Yep.
You're just getting excited about that single leg.
Oh, yeah. It's coming.
So far, they're just kind of, circling each other first minute of the fight. Nobody's landed anything significant. Nobody's gone for a takedown.
No.
Just, cautiously feinting and circling. Which happens.
It happens. At least we could see the tattoos of Josh Emmett. They look pretty nice.
We could see some celebrities cage side, in Las Vegas.
You got them all.
Donald Trump is there.
Trumpy.
I saw comedian Theo Vaughn there.
Oh, Theo, man. Yeah, Theo is good.
I saw an actor who I don't know his name, but I recognize his face.
A-list or B-list?
I don't know. He's that actor. He's in a band too. I'm not sure. He's got long hair. I don't think either of you guys are going to be able to help me out.
Russell Brand?
Who that guy is. It is not Russell Brand. He kind of looks like Russell Brand.
Come on, Bryce. No one's doing anything here. It's just like,
oh my God.
Josh Emmett just knocked out Bryce Mitchell.
What the
One punch kill.
One punch kill, man.
Oh my goodness. I think that was a right hand. Dude. It was an overhand right. It happened so quickly.
Wow.
That was nuts.
That was it. That's what he had to avoid. He had to avoid.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
shit. That's not
Oh,
good.
God.
Bryce Mitchell, man.
Bryce Mitchell is like convulsing in the cage right now.
fuck.
That was terrifying.
That was pretty
Bryce
scary.
Mitchell was knocked unconscious and just like was convulsing. That was really scary.
Yeah, that's what happens, man. The body fucking freaks out. But the thing is, this is what Bryce Mitchell had to avoid was that big, heavy right in the first round. And again, I was saying earlier, like, Emmett has like 6 first-round knockout wins. Here's the 7th
Okay,
one.
they're showing us the replay, but
How
I don't
did-
know if Mitchell has gotten up yet. I don't know if we want to see.
Oh,
my God.
Man, that was pumped right in the
A
face.
big overhand right, straight, just right and all over his face, just right in the chin and the nose, everywhere.
You know how heavy that impact
That was a big
it was so.
shot.
Did you notice one thing, Dave? His toes curled. When you get hit that hard and your body goes into limp, look at his toes. You see how they curl in? That's like getting hit by a car, literally.
He went into another dimension
Yeah,
there, and I
see-
hope he's okay.
You see how the toes are curling there?
That was devastating.
That's a fucking knockout.
Oh my God.
That's a devastating knockout. What a way to set up 296. The parlay is done, but you know what?
Has Mitchell gotten up? Is he okay?
I hope he's okay, man. Man, he
Okay,
walked.
he's sitting up now, but he doesn't see. He's saying he's okay, but
he's fucked.
I see him talking. He's saying I'm okay, and
He's
he
fucked.
can't believe that he is lost. He's
No,
disappointed.
I can't believe he lost this way.
Wow, because that fight, nothing was going on until one punch. It was like I want to see the stats on that fight.
there was no punches thrown by Bryce.
Okay, Mitchell is standing up now, and he just looks disappointed that he lost, which is nice to see because a minute ago he was like shaking. That was scary.
It was scary, man.
That was you don't see knockouts. You don't see guys convulse like that in the cage. That was terrifying.
Well, he walked right into that punch. He threw a right, Emmett kind of like ducked under and threw that heavy straight, man. And it was just like lights out, man. Bonne nuit, he saw the gates of St. Peter and then he came back.
Well, there goes Fred's parlay
Well, that goes mine too.
and AJ's parlay.
Damn, Bryce.
You had
I
Bryce?
told you to take that single.
You had Bryce on your parlay too. I did not have Bryce on my
But
parlay.
you know what? I can see him, man. He was like, look, he's mad. He's mad at the, look, that was a
he's
heavy
mad
knock.
that he got knocked out. He's upset he lost the fight that he wanted to win, right?
Well, he didn't do anything. He threw a leg kick that kind of missed. And other than that, they circled for most of that first round. And then he got that one punch, which I think, Emmett, that was the second punch he threw. Bryce Mitchell didn't throw anything. It was a weird one, man. What a heavy knockout. Damn. That's why,
I'll be
man.
happy with another quick event. Give me
Yeah.
Like recently, the pay-per-views have been quick, man. Give me another event that finishes under 2 hours and a half.
Look how they took out Bryce Mitchell, man. He's not even there for the raising of the hands and like whatever. He's going straight to the hospital, man.
Yeah.
CT scan, make sure everything is okay. But
You are correct, Fred. I do like quick finishes for these UFC pay-per-views, especially when they have 2 title fights lined up for us, right? Because the co-main event is a flyweight title fight that could potentially go 5 rounds, and then the main event is a welterweight title fight that could also go 5 rounds, which could push a pay-per-view quite late. We've seen some of these double title fight pay-per-views go 4 hours till 2 a.m. Eastern time, right?
oh yeah,
But some of these other pay-per-views where there's a lot of knockouts, they move things along, and sometimes they're over by midnight. Sometimes they're over in 2 hours. It really depends. You never know what you're going to get with a UFC pay-per-view. I don't want 2 decisions in 2 title
look at
fights.
this. Bam.
And if we're going to get that, at least we can get those title fights going, That was a crazy knockout. Devastating.
Man, did anybody tell you, like, keep your hands up? Look how he drops. He has, like, no defense.
Incredible.
Like, his left hand was down. What do you expect is going to happen? It's an easy setup. Come on, Bryce. If you're going to box, keep those hands up. If not, that's what happens. Wow. He's still, like, I just saw a comment. He still got power. Yeah, that's the thing with Emmett, man. He can knock you out in that first round, and he proved it again tonight.
That was incredible. That was an incredible knockout, big upset victory too for Josh Emmett. Emmett was a plus 200, plus 220 underdog. Big dog going into that fight, and he comes through. A lot of underdogs have won so far tonight too. Jared Leto. Okay, that's the guy I was talking about. He's an actor and a band
what's
guy.
his name?
Mario Lopez. They have his name at the bottom of the screen. Kamaru Usman.
I didn't see that. Yeah, I see Usman there.
Kamaru Usman. Michael Chandler's there. Justin Gaethje's there.
Damn.
Celebrities and UFC celebrities alike.
All together, all as one.
Final UFC pay-per-view of the year. Guys, we made predictions at the beginning of 2023, or maybe the end of 2022, as to who would be champions in every division at the end of the year, which we did the year prior, and we were all pretty close.
We were.
But this past year, I think when we look back, because I have the document, I'm like Alex Jones. I have the documents, right? When we look back on that, I think we're going to be like, oh my God, we were all so wrong on so much. I think 2023 was a very surprising year. Like Sean Strickland's the middleweight champion. Sean O'Malley's the bantamweight champion. Alex Pereira has found himself as the light heavyweight champion. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of weird stuff that happened in 2023. John Jones is the heavyweight champion, which maybe one of us has predicted, but I don't even know. But we're going to get to that on an episode coming up Thursday night on Ringside Report MMA, because there's no more UFC for the rest of the year. So we're going to start previewing and recapping the year that was in 2023, and I look forward to doing that. That's going to be fun to see like what we predicted and how off we were in who would wind up on top at the end of the year.
Well, listen, 2023 has been impossible to predict, like honestly, but the fight when Strickland was fighting, I called Strickland. I thought Strickland was going to be able to do it.
You did not call him as the champion at the end of the year, though.
No, not at all, man. I don't think anybody did. And that's why it's been a crazy year, but it's really made it very interesting for the UFC and for fans. I mean, you cannot predict what's going to happen. 2024 is going to be interesting, man. You know, if everybody comes back, like from Conor to like whoever, man, you know, Ronda Rousey. I mean, anything is possible for 2024, man. These names, you know, should be back.
We see Colby Covington walking in with a red suit and the red Trump hat, autographed by Donald Trump. He's got a lot of his clothing autographed by Donald Trump. He was wearing a Donald Trump jacket the other day at a press conference that was signed by Donald Trump. He gets Trump to sign a lot of his clothes. Did you guys see Sean Strickland talking about Colby Covington?
No, what did he say?
Oh, my God. He obliterated him. Did
What?
you not see this?
No, I didn't.
Fred, did you see this?
I thought they were buddies.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it pass.
Let's see it, man.
I'm thinking, wasn't Kevin Holland on the main event? What happened with that fight?
Kevin Holland was not in the main. No. Vicente Luque was supposed to fight Ian Gary Machado, right? But then Ian Gary got sick, and Kevin Holland was saying he wanted to fight Luque, but they didn't. The UFC wasn't interested. No. I want to take a look. We'll take a look at Kobe's comments, Sean Strickland, very anti Colby Covington. Did not like Kobe at all. Which I mean, Sean Strickland seems to have a problem with everybody. He had a very contentious press conference with Dricus du Plessis, also talking shit to Sean O'Malley during the press conference. Like Sean O'Malley said something to Sean Strickland that was quite.
What did he say?
Offensive.
What? What did he say, man? Can you post it? Can you put it up?
Just say it, man.
He said,
yeah.
Okay, so, well, what Sean Strickland said, Sean O'Malley said,
no clue.
You didn't see what they said, Fred? Okay, well, Fred wants me to just say it, but it was pretty goddamn offensive.
I want to hear it now.
Well, Sean
Say
Strickland
it, man. You're
said,
a reporter.
Sean Strickland said something like, hey, at least I don't let people fuck my girlfriend. He said this to Sean O'Malley, who apparently is in an open relationship with his girlfriend or something, and he's talked about this publicly. And then Sean O'Malley says to Sean Strickland, well, at least I didn't get fucked by my dad.
What?
which is dark as fuck.
That's pretty dark, man.
Where does that come from? It's just like something he invented.
No, I think
Like,
Sean
the
Strickland has talked about how he was abused and maybe molested.
I
by
remember
his
he
father.
actually. You know what? I remember hearing that.
Like he's talked
I
about
did.
this, saying like, "Hey, if this happened to you, you can come out of this and you can make something of yourself, and it's not gonna scar you for. I mean, it's gonna scar you, but it's not, the be all and end all of your life, and you could pull out of this." And Sean O'Malley said that to him at the press conference. It got really fucking dark. Like if you see this press conference that they did yesterday, it was like, "Hey, here's what's coming up in 2024." O'Malley is there because he's fighting Cheeto Vera, and they're saying horrible things to each other. And Sean Strickland is there with Dreykus, and what's their name? Ilya Topuria is there with Volkanovski. So they're all there in a press conference. They did this last night,
Okay.
and it was fucking horrible.
I missed it, man.
They all said the most horrible things to each other you could possibly say. Sean Strickland dropped the F word that I'm not even going to say, because I'll say fuck if you want me to, but I'm not going to say the other one on this show. And he said that to Dreykus, which was...
Not smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, exactly, like what the English call their cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? But actually,
Damn.
no, not even, because he said the whole word. He used all 6 letters of that word, which is unfortunate that the UFC middleweight champion is willing to say that in public next to his boss and not fear any repercussions. But that is the way of the UFC.
Well, man,
today,
it's like
it was really fucking horrible.
I'm surprised because like what Colby said to Leon Edwards about his dad, it got crazy, right? That got crazy. And I'm like, man, that's pretty harsh to say that.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd be upset too.
If you didn't see, Colby Covington told Leon Edwards that he was going to take Leon to hell where his dad is, and his dad was murdered when Leon was a child, which is fucking awful. Like,
it was
the
pretty
UFC
bad.
is in such a bad place right now. Everybody there, because Dana White at the top is condoning, and he's like, whatever, you could do and say whatever you want. So these guys are just like, well, fuck it, let's go. It's just, it's a climate of
What's
awful.
up with Patty's hair, man?
Patty's got cornrows going.
Yeah, he's got like the Californian kid look. Patty's got to keep his hair. That's what makes him like, it's that stamp. It's like, man, I don't like his hair tonight.
Okay.
I like the Patty the Batty hair, man. That bad haircut.
It's long, though. It might get in his way.
Still, man.
Okay. Patty the Batty right now at bet99.com is the favorite to win minus 370.
He looks really thin, man. Damn.
I think he's going to win. I think he beats Tony Ferguson. Here's our tale of the tape on Patty the Batty and Tony Ferguson. Tony has lost 6 in a row.
Not looking good,
Patty
Tony.
the Batty has won 6 in a row.
Yep, and like I was saying on Thursday, man, if you look at like Ferguson back from 2013 to 2019, the guy was on a 12 win streak. The guy was untouchable. He was like the boogeyman. Everybody was afraid of Tony Ferguson, even leading up to the Khabib fight that never happened. 3 times bad luck, and after that, that was the end of Tony Ferguson. But that's how good Tony was, that people were saying that he was able to beat Khabib.
For sure.
And now here we are. It's like, Patty's on a 6-fight winning streak and Tony Ferguson on a really bad 6-fight losing streak. Personally, we said it many times, I think he should have retired because some of those fights were just devastating. I mean, I don't know how this guy's still, functioning, but he's here. The UFC obviously wants him here, but this is Tony's call, man. I don't know what's going to happen. If it's a bad beating fight for Tony Ferguson, man, he should reconsider his career. I mean, I don't want to see people like not making money, but your health above money, and Tony has taken too much of a beating in those last 6 fights.
39 years old, Patty the Batty 28 years old. And here comes Tony Ferguson making the walk.
He looks good. I mean, but
I've got Patty on my parlay. It's a 3-fight parlay. It's Patty the Batty, it's Shavkat Rakhmonov, and it's Leon Edwards. Keeping it real simple tonight.
keeping it real.
Keeping it simple wins money most of the time. Yeah, UFC is in a crazy, crazy place right now. It's crazy.
Well, now I got to see the conference.
Oh, you
I
do
mean,
have to see it. Yeah. It was wild. It was wild. There's a lot of stuff that happened. I'll play a clip.
I
For
was
you a
too
little
tired,
later.
man. I wanted to we went to the jiu-jitsu quintet yesterday, which was fantastic.
Amazing.
Then I had to look at the Jake Paul fight that he knocked the shit out of August. Man, he legitimized it himself. I mean, he beat a boxer. You know
what, man? That
a
fight,
named boxer.
I found out the same day that he was fighting. Like, I had no clue that Jake Paul was fighting this weekend. And then on Friday, I'm on the website and I go, "What? Jake Paul's fighting tonight? Oh, okay."
Oh yeah, man. Boom, boom. Bonne nuit.
I already fought a guy that didn't want to fight, though.
Still, man, he knocked the shit out of him. You know, say what you want, but
There is
Jake Paul.
David Goggins in the corner
Was
of
that who it
Tony
was?
Ferguson. Yeah, I'm not that familiar with David Goggins, but I also saw in the crowd George St. Pierre was there. I saw
What?
GSP in the crowd.
Georgie was there.
George is there. I'm more impressed with George than David Goggins.
Wow.
I've heard of David Goggins, but I don't follow him on Instagram, so I don't really know what he's about. He's like a motivational fitness guy who was in the
Yeah, he has
military or something.
yeah.
I don't know. People talk about him. Either of you guys follow him? Are you into
I've
him?
seen
You
him.
seem like
I've-
you be into him.
No, I
No?
mean, it's not like he's doing anything that hasn't been out there. I mean, if you look at like traditional martial arts like kung fu and whatnot, like, you know,
Well, he's
They
more
do
of
a
a
lot-
fitness trainer. I don't think he's more of a martial artist.
no,
right?
but
He was
what I'm
training,
saying is the exercises are based on a lot of like traditional like wushu stuff and that kind of stuff.
well,
So
Tony
it's,
was
like,
saying
nothing
it was for cardio. So
sure.
here's Patty the Batty, Tony Ferguson, about to do the introductions.
See Patty's haircut there?
That's a
That's the
big
way
fight.
Patty's got to look like.
That's a big fight.
I don't like, if you look at Tony's recent streak of losses, I don't think cardio was his issue, man. Like, Tony in many of those fights, and if not most of them, goes all the way to the end, like makes it to the decision, fights
Yep.
15, sometimes 25 minutes. So I don't
It's
think
incredible.
cardio is an issue for Tony. So, like, I hope he has a good performance, but I don't see how David Goggins is going to make him a better fighter.
Well, that was the topic that a lot of people were saying. It's like, you know, you should have been concentrating on like the fighting aspect as opposed to the cardio because Tony has like sick cardio.
Yeah,
you know,
but
all
can
the
he
time.
really get much better as a fighter? This guy's been training to fight for so long. I think he's kind of developed his style and his skills. Maybe it is about conditioning at this point.
But it's also like at this point, you're what, 39 years old?
Well, I think it's also
on.
about like, yeah, he's 39. He's been through a bunch of tough fights.
Tough.
He's had
Wars, man.
injuries. I mean,
It's like the wear and tear is there, Dave. You always talk about that. There's a certain point in every fighter's career. Generally, when you're hitting that 35 mark, it's already it's coming to the
But
end.
it's not as if he's not like getting knocked out easily. Like, he's taking the beating. Like, so I don't know, man. I don't think it's a
he could take
cardio
a
issue. I
beating.
think it's more of a not having a lot of wrestling in his game, maybe, that hurts him.
I think it's wear and tear.
And here we go.
Here we go.
Patty the Batty, Tony Ferguson. Doug Hepburn saying,
What's Doug saying?
let's go Team Dave. I made money last week and hopeful 2 in a row. Yeah, the Team Dave parlay cashed in last week. We're
Way to
looking
go,
to cash
Doug.
in again tonight.
Oh,
Oh, that was a nice little kick and jab from Patty the Batty. Nice head kick there from Patty. Is Tony cut already? Oh, that was a nice leg kick from Patty. Oh, Tony did land a left hand, though. Oh, drops him with a little, what was that, a kick or a trip that dropped
no,
Patty?
Well, Patty threw that kick, and he kind of like
He kind of got tripped.
Yeah, it was
He
weird.
was off balance.
Yeah,
I
he
Yeah.
lost
also,
balance.
like, I don't think he got hurt.
But Patty's throwing some zingers in there, man. Like
Mhm.
really some serious leg kicks. You know, his combinations are on the mark. Oh, he tried to go
Patty
for a single.
looking for a takedown. Tony
Wow.
stuffs it easily.
That's what Bryce should have done.
Mixing it up, though. Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
It's MMA. You got to give him a variety of looks. If it works, it's great. Throwing the leg kicks. Because I think you expect Patty to just want to keep it standing with Tony Ferguson. Tony's got a good ground game. Ooh, nice leg kick, but return Tony Ferguson with an overhand left. Or sorry, right hand. Got my left and rights confused there for a second.
It's okay, bud. If you're looking in the mirror, it can confuse you.
It's a good fight so far. Both guys landed some shots. Ooh, that was a nice little left hand from Tony Ferguson. Left hook.
Paddy's got this real upright stance, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like almost like old English boxing stance.
Leaves his chin open a little bit.
But he's got his hands up, man. So, you know what?
Yeah.
He's always has a...
Ooh.
Like,
Paddy threw a big...
Yeah, that just sailed by Ferguson's
big
head.
right hand.
I'm trying to remember. What was Paddy's last fight? Because I think he wasn't that impressive in that last fight.
Yeah, but there was a lot of issues that were going on in his personal life, health-wise and whatnot. Even though it wasn't like a great time in his training camp, he still fought.
It was the Jared Gordon fight that he won by decision that a lot of people thought he lost.
I didn't think so, but
It was close.
it wasn't his best
close.
fight. It wasn't his best fight, but he had like volumes of issues during that training camp.
Oh, Paddy landing some good, powerful leg kicks there. Oh, and a nice right hand from Paddy. But do you see when he throws sometimes his kind of head goes flying up in the air? Paddy's defense when he throws the offense is, but he lands good offense with a nice stiff right hand to Tony Ferguson's head. Oh, and another one. Tony doesn't like that. You can see him backing up now. Paddy's starting to land some big shots, and Tony's legs looked a little wobbly.
Yeah. Jesus. But he still can stand there, man, and take him.
Paddy landing some heavy, heavy leg kicks combined with the heavy straight rights to the temple of Tony Ferguson.
Well, Paddy's nose is bleeding a little bit. So
yeah, Tony's landing too.
Yeah, Tony.
This is a good fight, man.
Yeah, it is. It's exciting because anything can happen. But Paddy is definitely the guy with more offense, throwing those combinations. And, Jesus, some of them are like some real wild swings, man. He's going for a home run knockout. Oh, there goes that kick. So he throws that kick.
He throws a kick and he gets tripped by
Yeah.
Tony Ferguson. Throws a leg kick. Tony Ferguson counters with a trip when he's off balance. It's a cool move.
Nice leg kicks by Paddy. Like those front kicks, the T kicks in Muay Thai. And
yeah. Oh, big combination from Paddy the Batty. He's got Tony Ferguson hurt. Ferguson's down.
Mayday,
Paddy looking to... Oh, Paddy on his back was looking to choke him out, but now maybe looking to keep the ground and pound going. Ferguson is definitely hurt. Paddy... Ferguson's trying to keep his guard and control. Ferguson's still kind of in it, but Paddy now taking his back.
Jesus.
I think the smart move is just, keep your hooks in and try to pound him out, or maybe get the Paddy looking to flatten him out now and landing big, heavy punches in full mount now on Tony Ferguson. Ferguson is in big trouble. The referee's taking a very good look as Paddy continues to rain down strikes. Ferguson twisting, giving up his back, turning, trying to get back up, defending, though, very well. Got him back to guard. Regarded.
Yeah, he did.
Like, he's still there. You know what I mean? Ferguson regarded in all of that. In the chaos, taking punches to the head.
What's happening?
He did manage to push Paddy the Batty back to...
God, he survived.
Dude, he was mounted, taking shots, but Ferguson still managed to keep spinning, regard, butterfly guard, and then Paddy, ended in half guard. So at least he got out of the death position and survived. Now round is over.
But you know what? The round endings made Tony live.
That was
because
a 10-8 round for Paddy the Batty.
If there was another minute left, it would have been like stoppage for sure.
Fred, 10-8 round? Let's score it.
Yeah.
Fred says yes.
Yeah, it was devastating. And I'm telling you, man, you can see Tony in the corner now. His coaches are talking to him. He looks like he's not even there. Look at his eyes, Dave. Like he's lost. He's like looking at a tunnel, man. He doesn't see anything at the end.
He's in big trouble.
Yeah, we'll see, man. You never know with Tony Ferguson. He's a freak.
But did Paddy punch himself out? Does he have no more gas because he tried to finish? That has happened before in fights. Is it going to happen here?
I don't think
Tony is super durable. That was a big round for Paddy the Batty.
And here we go.
Into round number 2.
Tony's walking really funny, man. with his lead leg.
Yeah, Tony took a vicious beating in that fight.
See the foot, Dave.
Oh yeah, he's not walking right.
No,
yeah,
there's
look.
there's a bump off
left,
his shin.
Yeah, there's a big bump on Tony Ferguson's left shin.
It looks almost like it's broken, but it's not. It's just like it's a heavy.
Oh, Paddy the Batty lands another 1-2 combination. Ferguson's trying to fight, but you can see he's not moving that great.
He's trying to move like Tony usually moves, but it's slow, man.
He's so tough. Throws a head kick. Tony Ferguson slips, falls. Paddy follows him to the ground. In the guard, though, of Tony Ferguson. Dangerous with the elbows.
Man.
Ferguson's got a good guard. Paddy needs to be careful.
Man, that doesn't look good.
Ferguson's looking to open up the guard. Trying to play a high guard, do something. Paddy stuffed the attempt. Stays in the guard, though, of Tony Ferguson. Staying on top, but eating elbows. Ooh, nice looping punch there from Paddy.
Yeah, Tony's throwing some nice elbows.
Yeah, I think if Paddy really wants to do damage, he's going to have to get out of this guard because this guard is no good for him, and he's leaking now because Tony Ferguson has cut him open with an elbow. Do you see Paddy's leaking blood? Those elbows have been effective.
I'm not sure if it's coming from his nose or like from the top of the head right now.
Yeah.
Oh, some heavy punches by Paddy
Big punches from the guard from Paddy the Batty.
God.
But those punches aren't going to finish the fight.
It's coming from his nose, Dave.
From the guard, you're not going to throw those big punches and finish the fight. Here's Tony Ferguson looking to lock up a triangle maybe or an omoplata.
Sort of, yeah. It's going for an omoplata.
He's looking to play high guard. Paddy needs to pass over the leg.
Be careful, man.
He needs to pass over that leg or he's going to wind up in big trouble. Oof. Tony just couldn't hold the position. Paddy putting a lot of pressure down.
Watch it. Don't hold on to the cage, Tony.
Tony putting his hand on the fence. The referee warning him not to put his fingers in the fence.
It's not a good position for Tony to be in right now. With 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go, I mean...
Yeah, this is a bad spot for Tony Ferguson, for sure. He's
looking gassed,
he's got Paddy in the guard, but he's on his back right now, and he's pressed up against the fence with his head being pushed into the fence. He's got a hold of Paddy's head, trying to control the posture, but Paddy's still able to land some punches to his face. Well, it's not like Paddy is in a position to finish the fight, but Tony Ferguson is not in a winning position either.
He's just trying to hold him down, which leaves him open to getting punches, right? There's no defense there. You can hold the head, but Tony's got to get out of there. He can't stay there because he's getting pancake right now.
He's just getting pressed against the fence in full guard. Can't be fun for Tony Ferguson.
Look at that perfect leg lock right there.
Although I think he kind of likes it. I think there's a part of him that does kind of like this. He's like,
I like pain.
Yeah. He's a beast. Paddy the Batty, though, having trouble passing the guard. Oh, he's looking to pass now.
He's got that half guard.
He's got half, kind of. Not quite. Nope. Tony kept that butterfly hook in and kept him in.
Yeah, he had the butterfly
in that guard.
But and still, man, it's
that's it. Paddy, like the fact that he hasn't been able to pass his guard has allowed Tony Ferguson to survive in this round. He's lost the round, but he maybe got his wits about him a little bit because he was looking messed up after the end of the first.
Yeah, this is just survival here.
But this is good for Tony Ferguson because his leg looked bad too. Like he wasn't walking right. He'd rather be here.
Absolutely. But even then, he's
losing.
Yeah, he's losing, but he's
losing this round for sure.
Yeah, there's not much. I mean, that he's doing other than surviving. This is stressing me out, man.
And he has to work. It's more work for Ferguson than it is for Paddy because Paddy's on top.
Yeah, he'll
putting
just
his weight on
him and throwing those rib
punches when he needs to.
Yeah, it's perfect for Paddy because he's not losing much energy. I mean, Tony is just look at his face, man. It's despair, man. That's the face of like, damn, I'm fucked. Oof. Here we go. 12 seconds to go to the end of this round, and
Paddy stays on top. Paddy's going to win this round. Another solid round for Paddy LaBatty.
Yeah. Patty has, like, obviously an issue with the nose. I mean, a lot of blood is coming out of it. Other than that, man, he doesn't look like he gassed out in that round. Poor Tony, man. Look at this guy. Jesus.
Well, he's got one round to finish it. Tony Ferguson needs a finish if he hopes to win this fight. Because I've got Paddy the Baddy up 20-17 right now on the scorecard.
Look at his eyes, Dave. He's like trying to listen to the coach, but his eyes are just like he's not even focused anymore.
I think he is focused. I think that is focused.
I don't think it's focused, dude. Look at his eyes. They're like shifting left and right, man. He's trying to look straight. It's like
Fred, is that the hyper focus or lack of focus at this point in the fight?
I think he's bewildered, man. That's what I think.
I mean, he looked like somebody that was listening to his coach, man. I just don't think he has the skills to change anything.
I agree. I think he's just, in a bad position because
here we go.
When this fight was announced.
Here we go, man. Round 3.
When this fight was announced, people, were surprised. And Ferguson now throwing, but there's nothing behind those punches.
They're just loose punches.
And he's not moving all that well.
He's trying to throw like jabs, and look how like there's nothing behind them. It's just a movement of the hand. Oh man.
I think Paddy should take him down though.
I think Paddy,
because Ferguson's still throwing, and you never know. Ooh, nice punt, nice. That was a nice kick to the body there from Paddy.
I mean, the thing with Tony is
Like you can stay on top of him and just be safe.
Yeah.
Win the round.
But if he gets a good head kick, man, Tony's in trouble.
Paddy's backing up right now. Oh, Paddy went for the takedown.
What's he doing?
Oh, my God. Is Paddy in trouble? Is Paddy hurt or something?
No, he wanted to go into a...
Paddy wanted to do some jiu-jitsu. Paddy went for the takedown. It didn't work at all. And Paddy's just backing up right now. Paddy seems like he's quite hurt. What's going on with Paddy? Is Paddy in trouble?
Cardio.
Yeah, what's going on? Paddy is backing up. He just ate a punch. Paddy went for a real lazy takedown that's Ferguson stuffed easy. What's going on? Paddy again going for a takedown.
Well, maybe that's what he wants to do, man.
Maybe
just like you said, like just
I said,
take Tony down.
Be safe, take him down, control him. Oh, Paddy gets the takedown, and now back in the guard of Tony Ferguson, which I think is huge because Paddy looked close to being done there. Paddy looked in real trouble.
Yeah, he looked like he was a little gassed there, but maybe...
That was a huge takedown for Paddy Pimblett because Tony Ferguson was putting it on him. Paddy looked like he just got tired of beating Tony Ferguson up, and he couldn't do it anymore.
Well, that's the thing with Tony. Like Fred said earlier, man, he could keep going. Like his cardio's there, but he can take a beating. You literally got to kill Tony to win the fight. But Tony goes the distance, man. He loses bad, but he doesn't get finished.
This is crazy. Yeah, Paddy needs to get into half guard. If he could just get into half guard, sit on the leg, and control from here, there you go.
That's what he's doing.
Half guard, sit on the leg, control. This is the top position in MMA these days. They get into half. They don't even pass from half. They stay in half. They pin that leg down, and then they ground and pound from there.
Yeah.
And if they see an opportunity, they'll pass and try to finish with the head and arm there.
Yeah, he's going to get the underhook.
Maybe an arm bar. But, yeah, he's looking for that underhook, looking to pass a little bit. But Paddy the Baddy doing well.
Oh, he's trying to take full
staying
mount.
On top
he's
of
trying
Tony
to go
Ferguson.
Full.
Is he?
Yep.
He's not going to get full mount from half guard on Tony Ferguson. It's not happening.
It's right there, Dave. It's right there.
It's not happening. Look, Tony's too good.
Yeah, Tony is
10th planet jiu-jitsu, Tony Ferguson. You know?
Very good. Man.
Tony puts him back in the guard. Paddy was looking to pass. He had half guard. He should have stayed in half guard. See, that's why a lot of MMA fighters are just staying in half guard, pinning from there, winning the round. It's been a trend that I've noticed a lot of fighters are doing. They're just staying in half, not even trying to pass, because when you try to pass, you open yourself up to maybe get the re-guard. Is he trying to leg lock Tony Ferguson?
That's what I thought.
Or maybe just leg drag. Maybe a leg drag to pass. Paddy looking to pass. He needs to watch his arms and his neck there, though, when he just dives into the guard, like the high guard of Tony Ferguson. Still got to be careful. Tony Ferguson could pull an Anderson Silva and tap him out in the last minute, you know?
Yeah, it looked like Patty wasn't even like afraid of that. He went right into it.
Maybe he felt something on the ground where he's like, he can't do anything to me in this guard. You know, I'll control him and win.
Well, it showed that in the second round, and he's doing it again in the third here. He's not worried about like
this
being
is
in
this
the
is
guy's
a
guard.
this is a Paddy Pimblett round. If he can survive here in
Be
guard,
careful, be
Ferguson
careful.
is looking to lock up a guillotine, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it. He's not quite where he needs to be. He's trying to squeeze a choke in the last few seconds, but Pimblett pops his head out.
Jeez.
I think Paddy is going to finish this round on top and, probably win the round. Definitely win the fight by decision, but
Watch it. Oh,
But-
man. He almost walked into a triangle.
this round has not done him any favors as far as like his stock in MMA. Like he was putting a beating on Tony Ferguson in the first round where you kind of thought, yeah, he's going to finish Ferguson, he's going to beat him, he's going to destroy him. But the first two rounds were pretty good, but this third round was like, man, he ran out of gas.
Yes, he did. But, I got it 30-26, so that's a
too.
pretty dominant.
Yeah.
That's a pretty
is.
dominant win.
It is, but he very much slowed down in that third round.
I have a feeling there was a problem
He
with
did.
Patty's foot because his foot looks like looks swollen. There's something wrong with it. If you look,
Maybe he got hurt.
yeah, there's
Maybe
something.
he got hurt in a second, and he was trying to just coast and survive in the third. He looked like he was moving awkwardly. There's looked like something was either wrong with his leg or he just didn't have his legs under him anymore because he was so tired. Because he was moving awkwardly, his legs were stiff. That takedown that he
that
got
was big.
here that they're showing us on the replay was huge
foot-
for that third round.
It looks like the ankle for Patty, but
It's possible. Should be a victory though for Paddy Pimblett.
wow,
I
that's
can't imagine any
no.
judge scoring that fight for Tony Ferguson.
no. There's like no way, man. Yeah, another war for Tony Ferguson, another beating, another loss. But he goes the distance.
Yeah, and he looked, he had his moments. He looked good in some points in the fight.
But is it enough to say, like, Tony, keep going? Let's be honest. Yeah, you see Patty, like, he's compromised on that one foot, on his right foot.
He's limping a little bit,
Yeah, look, you see? Like, there's something wrong with that.
Here comes the decision from Bruce Buffer. What's it going to be? It's unanimous. 30-27, Paddy Pimblett. They didn't give him 10-8 in the first round. What gives?
Yeah, it should have been a 10-8.
That was
but
a
I'm
vicious
pretty
beating.
Sure, yeah, there's something with the right leg of Patty.
Yeah, he's not standing on that right leg so
No.
well. Paddy the Batty wins 30-27 unanimous decision.
Let's hear what
All
he says.
three
if
judges
there's something
agree.
off with the leg.
Giving it up for Tony Ferguson right now. We'll see if he talks about any kind of injury. I don't know. Big win there for Paddy the Batty. I want to take a look at the next fight, too. While we have a chance, there's still some betting odds you can go to over at bet99.com. Use that promo code ringside when you sign up. And when you do, you'll be entered for a draw for an Amazon gift card worth $99 over at bet99.com using that promo code ringside. So use our ringside promo code or use the that website that you see up there, bet99.ringsidereport.net. Sign up at Bet99, and you are entered for a draw for a $99 gift card from Amazon, courtesy of bet99.com. That's for everybody excluding the province of Ontario. Sorry for our Ontario friends, it's the laws in your province. But everybody in Canada excluding the province of Ontario. It's usually everybody in Canada excluding the province of Quebec. But
Yeah,
it's
that's
nice,
why.
it's nice that it is for the province of Quebec as well. I know we have a lot of viewers in the province of Quebec, so shout out to all our fellow Quebecers watching right now. And I want to take a look at Shavkat Rakhmonov by submission plus 115 over at bet99.com that you could go to, which is pretty good. You could throw that in there. I would be looking at that. AJ, how do you think this fight ends?
With Shavkat,
Yeah.
his stoppage.
Yeah, okay. So would you go for knockout or submission, or would you go for the minus 190 here, knockout and submission combined, minus 190? Or would you try and pick one, AJ, with maybe something like Shavkat by knockout plus 265, or would you go maybe the safer pick where I'm looking, Shavkat by submission plus 115?
That makes sense.
Shavkat by submission?
Yeah.
Fred, what do you think? You got Shavkat winning this fight?
Yes, I do.
Shavkat.
It's hard, man. I could see it being a TKO where he's just ground and pounding on Stephen Thompson. Maybe he taps him also. Shavkat's
There's
grappling
Georgie
is really
with
excellent.
Bas Rutten.
But I'll go with a TKO, man. Ground and pound.
Ooh. Well, if you're torn, you could always go with the minus 190 KO or submission, which I
Yeah,
think is also a pretty
exactly.
safe pick. Pretty safe.
I'll be right back. I'll go get something to drink.
All right, Freddie
That's
will
so
be back.
funny, man. Strickland is there.
Sean Strickland.
Duplessis was
Oh,
there.
and Dreykus is like 2 rows behind him. I hope they don't fight immediately. Goodness.
Well, did you see George was there with Bas Rutten?
Look at us. We got giveaways, AJ. Isn't that exciting?
That's
Giveaways
great.
courtesy of our friends over at bet99.com. Shout out to
Bet
to John
99.
Alex and to Jacob and to the whole crew over at bet99.com. I know they got big things cooking for UFC 297 in Toronto, and we appreciate them helping out the Ringside Report Network, and you should support bet99.com as they support the Ringside Report Network. So go there, sign up using our promo code Ringside, and again, a $99 gift certificate to Amazon,
Awesome, man.
which would be pretty sweet. So
I want to win it. Can I?
you're entered in the draw. You cannot be entered into the draw, I don't think, because you're part of the show. But anybody else, unless you're in the province of Ontario, sorry, Doug.
Doug, sorry, man.
Doug says he loves the Santa Super Chat. I like the Santa Super Chat, too. I do, too.
So Doug can't win, man. Sorry, Doug.
Sorry, Doug.
Try to win with like.
But Angelo
the kids.
can, and Leor can out in New Brunswick, and our buddy Patrick C. Hamilton out, in Saskatchewan. People all around the world. Angelo in Laval, Quebec. I know Leor's in Moncton.
Moncton.
Shout out New Brunswick. Shout out Nova Scotia.
Man, the Maritimes.
Shout out PEI.
Oof. Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
Yeah, man. That's
all
my
our
kind
friends
of place.
out there. They love fighting out there.
Oof, they do, man.
You know, they love a good fight in the Maritimes. They know about it. I'm surprised we don't have more UFC fighters from the Maritimes. I think it's maybe an infrastructure thing, maybe a population thing.
Maybe
they
it's-
just don't. Maybe they just don't have the world class coaches.
Well, they have some pretty good coaches out in the Maritimes. Maybe it's like, politics. Who knows, man?
I don't know.
But maybe one day we will. The next GSP coming out of Newfoundland.
Well, I remember TJ Grant was real close to a UFC title shot.
He was.
And I think he was going to get a UFC title shot, but then he got a concussion and never really came back.
Yeah, that sucked.
So he was from Nova Scotia. I had high hopes for TJ Grant. He was a great fighter back in the day. Shout out to TJ Grant. I hope he's doing well.
TJ.
Good man.
So talk about the jiu-jitsu tournament yesterday while we're waiting for the next fight.
For sure, we went to the Montreal Quintet jiu-jitsu event, which was amazing. We all had a great time. Freddie was there. AJ was there. Even me. And it was great. 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu, Homa MMA Jiu-Jitsu team, H2O MMA Jiu-Jitsu team, and the Seaway MMA Jiu-Jitsu team, Seaway from out in Cornwall, Ontario. They all represented in the Quintet team-on-team Jiu-Jitsu, and it was, it was a hell of a time. We all had a great time watching the show, enjoying the fights. We had some super fights as well.
some good
Congratulations to Homa, Team Homa Jiu-Jitsu, and their coach Johnny Zamuli, right?
Johnny.
Your buddy Johnny.
My buddy.
They wound up winning the Quintet in a very entertaining show. It was really
It was exciting, man.
it was so much fun. It was It was so cool to see some great
The
live
crowd was
jiu-jitsu.
great also.
Yeah, the crowd was great.
was in it.
The crowd was very knowledgeable. You could tell pretty much everybody in the crowd did jiu-jitsu or at least, followed jiu-jitsu and was aware. They cheered at the right time, like somebody would, pop out of something or pass the guard or whatever, and it was like big applause for cool things happening. It was, and people would get really into it, and the teams were all there, but it was always respectful and always cool.
Yeah.
It was great. A lot of 10th Planet people were there. Homa had their people there. H2O had their people there. Seaway brought a whole crew from Cornwall. It was great to see everybody there, everybody having fun, and everybody doing some amazing jiu-jitsu. Like some of the people that we saw yesterday were
next level,
incredible. Incredible.
Listen, you were on your edge of your seat like through like pretty much every fight. Everybody was like trying to stand up, moving. Like everybody was like so into it, and it was insane. Like, I was really happy to have gone. If you had an opportunity to watch the fights live, I mean, they were televised. We told you to go check it out. And let me tell you, man, for $20, it was worth it, man. To see some of those guys. I mean, that poor guy from H2O,
Michael Demers, who was incredible,
that kid.
Amazing, and he was the final member for his quintet team.
Very impressive.
Going up against Maxim Cote from Homa.
Oh,
and
he was
that
good
guy
too,
is
man. Damn.
very, very impressive too. This is my first time seeing him compete, and he is
They're solid.
Very high level. And then Michael Demers seemed to hurt his knee. And then he was unable to continue, and he was the last member for his team. So that was kind of how the event ended, which was a kind of a bummer to see it end with an injury like that. But the event was so great that you still enjoyed it. But I'm hoping Michael Demers is okay and it's not a severe injury, because this guy has so much talent as far as grappling. So good. So it was really cool to see him, Michael Deford, Nicolas Roy, the whole H2O team, really good. Javad Majoub, Tommy Morrison, Christophe Grolot, who I didn't really know. Christophe Grolot from the Homa team. That guy was a monster. Him and Michael Dufort went at it for a while. They had a hell of a match.
Crazy, eh?
Like Luca Martel, of course, from 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu. Very impressive. He's amazing. Francis Saint-Amour, James Banville, Rene Souza, Jonathan Saint-Amour also with a great performance.
That was awesome.
Shout out to Team 10th Planet. Of course, Fred and I are a little bit biased there. But everybody was great. Everybody was great. Very impressive. And, of course, shout out to Andre from 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu who won his super fight with a beautiful armbar.
Man, that was so fast.
So nice.
So slick. I mean, I was saying it to Freddie, and I'm like, man, like he's a big guy. You wouldn't think a guy would be that fast with his size. But the transition to that armbar, the way he saw that opportunity and he moved into position was like a shotgun blast. It was so fast and so impressive. Thumbs up. I like that guy, man. That guy impressed me a lot. I got to give a shout out to my guy
He's very impressive. Let me tell you, I've rolled with him several times, and he's
good.
It's more impressive. Like seeing him do it, it's like, oh yeah, that's cool. It's more impressive when it's being done to you, because you're like, oh my god,
how the hell's going on?
How does he do this? And how can I ever? You know what I'm saying, Fred? When you roll with Andre, you're like, what am I supposed to do here?
But he gets you better, right? You need guys like that.
You say it's more fun to see it done to us, but I'll tell you what, seeing him do it to another high-level guy makes me feel a little better. Like, okay, like if he's able to do it to another high-level guy, it's normal that he taps me.
Yeah.
But that's why I was saying is that like the level of jiu-jitsu is
he's amazing.
Is so good. But with guys like that, they make your game so much better. And you realize like how talented we have so many talented fighters here in Quebec.
We should focus on the UFC. Jack Black.
What the hell is Jack Black doing there, man?
Because he sings the song Wonder Boy from Tenacious D. Your mic is off again, AJ.
Again?
Botching. Jack Black, he sings the Wonder Boy's theme song that Wonder Boy always uses, the Wonder Boy thing. So he's there in Wonder Boy's corner with the fight kit and everything, which
School of Rock, man. Best
is
movie.
Fantastic.
I love
and there
Jack
we
Black.
have Shavkat Rakhmonov and Steven the Wonderboy Thompson about to do battle in the UFC's Octagon. And I do have Shavkat on my parlay. So let's keep this Team Dave parlay going. I mean, Team Fred and Team AJ, their parlay died with Bryce Mitchell. But mine is still going because I had Patty the Batty. He won. Yep. I need my Shavkat to get the win here. And then we need Leon in the main event. And we're rolling.
That's where I think it's going to be hard for you. Sorry, Doug. But I'm going to tell you one thing. One thing with Wonderboy, I love Wonderboy. Such a hard fight to go against him. You know what I mean? I've seen this guy fight live. You know, I've always loved his career. This guy's pretty much like kind of like the gatekeeper of this division. Mm-hmm. You know, but he's also like, he still has the skills to be champion. That's the thing with Wonderboy. He is so impressive. The things that he's brought to the UFC, you know, his the way he is outside of the UFC, like, you know, with the community, with his school, the guy is like a real martial artist. He's the closest to like what I want to say, like what George was. He's got that real Karate Kid, like, you know, mentality. Yeah. And he's just an awesome, awesome fighter. But, you know, his time is there. I mean, he's been in the game for so long, which is incredible. I remember his first fight. But he's going up against, like, the new wave and new level of MMA guys. Just like we said yesterday with jiu-jitsu, the level of jiu-jitsu at, like, you know, at a regional level is so high. And that's the thing with the UFC and MMA. It's growing, man. And this Shavkat is like the future, you know? I mean, anything could happen. You're fighting Wonderboy. But let me tell you, this kid is impressive.
Hey, they showed George before, right? George St. Pierre with Bas Rutten and Chuck Liddell. But see, George is standing next to a woman there. See the woman with her cell phone? She's right next to George. That woman there with her cell phone.
What about her? I can't see her, but I'm trying to look for her.
She's between those two guys' heads. She's bobbing her head right there in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, I see something there. Who is that girl?
Well, maybe I'll tell you later. I shouldn't say.
Oh, the one that's holding George's back?
It's George's wife.
Damn! George brought her out? Congratulations, 2024.
It's nice to see George out with his wife.
Well, that's the first time.
People don't, like, George isn't a very public guy, but people that don't know, but that I've seen her before with George. That's George's wife.
Yeah,
George St. Pierre's a married man. People don't know that about George.
They don't know.
George's wife. I didn't want to say too much about, but he's got her on pay-per-view on TV. I mean, people know. I mean, who's that woman you're with, George?
Well, she's his wife. She's like this, you know. I mean, chances are, like, you know, it's somebody that's pretty close to you, you know.
Yeah. So nice to see GSP having a nice family night at the fights.
Georgie won't be partying tonight. I'll tell you that much.
Good man.
He's going right home after the fight.
I think
milk and cookies for George.
I think him and his wife are going to be partying in Vegas after this. Why not? They're the St. Pierre's. Doors open for them. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Come on. It's GSP, baby. He's a living legend. Chuck Liddell and Boss are like, let's take our picture with George. You know, this guy's
pretty cool, man.
You know. When Chuck and Boss want to hang out with you, you know you're a legend. All right, so here's Wonderboy and Shavkat.
The Shavkat. Wonderboy looks in good shape, man.
He's always in great shape, but he's like, what, 40 years old?
41, I think.
Yeah. There's a limit, you know? No, he's 40. He's just 40. Wonder Man. His last fight, though, was a TKO win over Kevin Holland back in December of last year.
Yep. He beat Kevin Holland.
He did.
Which was pretty impressive.
Yeah. Oh, apparently a brawl broke out between Strickland and Dreykus in the crowd. I'm not surprised at all.
Well, he kind of turned around and gave like this gun motion. Did you see that?
I mean, they're right next to each other.
Like, who assigned those seats? Really? A brawl broke out? Wow.
Let's see if we can get this. Where are they? Where's Strickland?
Well, we saw it. You called it, man.
Yeah, I said, oh, man, get these guys away from each other.
Somebody's wearing an Expos hat in the crowd.
I don't think that was an Expos hat. I saw it before.
Did you see it?
It looks like an Expos hat.
Wow, man. It looks... you sure?
Yeah.
Fugazi.
I've got good eyes.
Man, you see everything, man.
Do.
And here we go.
Oh, baby. Steven Wonderboy Thompson, Shavkat Rakhmonov.
Stephen Thompson in his karate stance.
Here's what confuses me about Shavkat Rakhmonov, and I'm going to show how ignorant I am to the world right now, all right? I don't know too much about Kazakhstan, but I know that Shavkat Rakhmonov is from Kazakhstan, but he's born in Uzbekistan, and I know from the movie Borat, which is all my knowledge I have about Kazakhstan, and of course AJ, when you say Kazakhstan, he goes Borat, because most of us here don't know too much about Kazakhstan other than Borat. But this guy, he's born in Uzbekistan, but he represents Kazakhstan, and I know that in Borat, he doesn't like the Uzbeks, so confusion.
Did his wife come from there? Borat's wife?
I don't know, but they seem to be the enemies of the Kazakhs, the Uzbeks, but maybe that's just the movies. Probably just the movies. I don't think the movie Borat is anything accurate as to, doesn't give any accurate information about Kazakhstan. So here is Shavkat Rakhmonov now. He's been able to clinch up Stephen Wonderboy Thompson up against the fence, which is exactly where he wants him, looking to hold him and get that takedown, which is kind of what we expected. Shavkat is such a beast, managing to close that distance on Wonderboy, which, again, is what you want to do on a karate guy. You don't want to give him the space to move, right? You want to close the distance, pin him up against the cage, and take him down.
Well, Thompson's doing pretty well with the
got
knee across the belly,
good takedown defense. Yeah.
So
if he could survive these early takedowns, man, that might change the fight. Like, if Shavkat's not able to bring it to the ground and Steven forces a stand-up, but Shavkat is close. No.
Yeah, I mean he's got his hands around Wonderboy's body, but Wonderboy's doing a good job of defending. Shavkat trying to pin him up against the fence here. But it's, Wonderboy's on defense right now. Shavkat is holding him, landing a little knee to the leg, pushing Wonderboy into the cage, throwing little punches to Wonderboy. Wonderboy firing back with punches. They're just hitting each other.
Rock him, sock him, man.
A hockey fight broke out against the fence there. Shavkat was throwing little punches, and Wonderboy's, all right, I'll throw those punches too. And they were just hitting each other, looking at each other, punching each other in the face. That was a weird little exchange.
Yeah, it was funny, actually. But it just goes to show you the power of Shavkat. He just keeps, pressing Thompson. Thompson can't do anything here, man. He's stuck.
Shavkat trying to lift him for a high crotch. But Wonderboy defended with that incredible balance. But Shavkat managing to keep a hand on him, keep a hold of him, and keep him up against the cage. Now looking for a single leg, throwing some punches as he gets the single. Now he's got a hold of Wonderboy's leg, and he's throwing punches at him as he keeps his leg up.
That was interesting.
He kind of had a grip of his leg like this, was throwing punches with the other hand.
Very nice.
It was a cool move, but didn't get the takedown.
No, but he still has Thompson pinned up against the Octagon. So he's just going to tire out Thompson till he can get him down. This is what's going to happen.
This is pretty tough still. Yeah. It's tiring for Shavkat also, I would say more maybe. That's why I say if Wonderboy
bleeding, man.
Wonderboy stuffs these early takedowns, man, second round might be a little different. We'll see if Shavkat in round 2 goes for the same type of clinch. If he's not successful, if he decides to start trading with Thompson, that's where Thompson maybe gets an advantage.
And every round starts at a distance, right? He's got to close that distance to get this position, even if he does want it again.
True.
And that's where Wonderboy's dangerous. They're showing us a clinch control time, 3 minutes, 20 seconds so far, and they finally do separate.
Look how red his back is from all the pressure against the Octagon.
Fence.
Is that crazy?
Yeah, Wonderboy's back is pretty red from the fence.
People don't realize, he's just holding him. He's not just holding him. These are the results of,
he's pushing and grinding him against the cage for sure. And that hurts.
Jesus, man, that hurts.
Ooh, Wonderboy threw a little kick. Shavkat fired back with a straight left. Ooh, nice right hand from the Wonderboy, though, as they're exchanging in the center, which is where Wonderboy wants this fight. But Shavkat's a complete MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Still, though, to Fred's point, not getting the takedown. He was definitely looking for it. He spent most of the round going for it. Wasn't able to secure it. The round's over. Should be a Shavkat Rakhmonov round 10-9, but
Did you see what Thompson did?
Yeah, just like,
Like,
was what it was, First round. I think Shavkat won the first, but what does the second look like? We'll see.
we'll see, man.
Big test. Fred, what do you think?
Well, like I said earlier, like if round 2 is mostly striking, maybe that's where Steven Thompson makes a change to the momentum. Like, yeah, round 1 is Shavkat. He controlled the clinch, but it might affect the rest of the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Shavkat, like in his corner, doesn't look like he's breathing heavy. He looks like
No.
totally normal, man.
Wonderboy looks all right, too.
Not too bad. He's a bit welted in the face, but his back is kind of like, tattooed with the Octagon.
Referee's saying something to Shavkat. I don't know what he's saying. Looked like he gave him some sort of warning.
Yeah, probably to get back into the into the Octagon.
And here we go.
Here we go, man.
Round 2, Shavkat Rakhmonov, Wonderboy Thompson here. UFC 296. It's the Ringside Report Network. Ooh, nice right hand from Shavkat. Wonderboy threw a nice high kick that just missed. Ooh, nice kick to the body from Wonderboy. Oof, nice jab from Shavkat, but Wonderboy fired right back. Wonderboy's still so fast.
Yeah, he's so impressive.
Uh-huh.
He has
Oh,
this
nice
beautiful
side kick to the body from Wonderboy. Shavkat chasing that takedown again. He's in on a single. He chases Wonderboy into the fence and now pins him up against the cage as well. Really good takedown defense from the Wonderboy, but finds himself in the same position, pushed up against that cage. Just 45 seconds into the second round. And here's Shavkat again on a high crotch, trying to get that single leg, but Steven the Wonderboy defending so well.
He's defending it well, man.
And now throwing elbows to the head of Shavkat. As he changed levels, Shavkat comes back up, keeps pinning Wonderboy against the cage. He's got an underhook.
They're sort of going punch the knee, punch the knee. Very interesting.
That was interesting because it looked like Wonderboy, he landed that nice side kick that pushed Shavkat back, and then Shavkat immediately went in on that, like just dove in on the leg.
He didn't wait, he just went for the offense again.
But wasn't able to get it. Wonderboy's takedown defense has been really great in this fight. And again, Shavkat looking for the takedown. He's got his leg. He's got a grip, and he manages to get the takedown now.
Nice.
Finally, the first takedown of the fight for Shavkat Rakhmonov on Wonderboy. And he's looking to cradle the head and keep a hold of the leg at the same time as he tries to advance position.
Nice move, man. What did he say to Shavkat? Don't hold the Octagon.
Don't hold the fence. Yeah, he maybe had a hold of the fence to kind of keep Wonderboy in position. Wonderboy in a seated position. Shavkat trying to flatten him out, get his back to the mat. But Wonderboy doing a really good job of staying on his butt.
Yeah,
and keeping his back off the mat to get his back up against the fence. But Shavkat does
controlling his arm.
Yeah.
That's annoying for Thompson.
Yeah, because you got no defense, man.
Oh yeah, Shavkat's got that wrist grip, that
smart.
cross under wrist grip.
Oh, he's going for a chicken wing, man.
Oh,
he's going for the chicken wing.
He's got a good grip of Wonderboy's arm right behind his back, holding it there, and with the other hand throwing punches.
Wow,
this is beautiful stuff from Shavkat. He's got Wonderboy's arm trapped, looking for the rear naked choke. He's got a hold of the Wonderboy.
It's over.
A nice side choke. It is tight. Wonderboy is wincing.
It's over.
This looks bad, but I don't think, no, because he didn't have his back. He was doing it from the side. Wonderboy manages to squeeze out, and Shavkat now manages to stay on top.
Man, it was so tight.
Half guard, trying to grind some elbows into the Wonderboy. But it was a tight choke, but it was on the side. He was never quite able to get to the back of Wonderboy, but it looked so tight like you could maybe get him to tap because
it was close, man. It was close.
Arms around your neck squeezing. Sometimes you just go unconscious even if they're not perfectly placed on your back.
It kind of looked like that at that point.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be able to do it, but Wonderboy defended well. Wonderboy eating some elbows, tried to Posture up. Shavkat threatened with the guillotine. Wonderboy goes back down. Shavkat landed more punches. Shavkat top half guard right now on Wonderboy Thompson.
So heavy.
Second round.
Oof, this doesn't look good.
Oh, these are big elbows from Shavkat.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
He's looking for
reversal.
He's looking for a Darce.
Wow, he's just like so nasty in everything he does, the Shavkat.
Is that a Darce or an Anaconda he's trying to do, you think?
It looked like a Darce, but the way he set it up was very interesting. Look how he's doing it.
Because he doesn't have the arm trapped.
Oh.
He has his right arm. That's the side of...
That's a Darce, right? You think he was going for it, yeah?
He's taking his back now.
Taking the back of the Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy tried to get up. Shavkat's got his back, trying to sink in a rear naked choke.
16 seconds, man. Can you do it?
Again, he doesn't even attempt to get hooks in. He's just like, I'm going to squeeze this guy's face.
Oh, my God.
Wonder Boy is surviving. He's getting his face. He's tapping. He's tapping.
Wow, with 4 seconds left.
Shavkat Rakhmonov.
We called the submission, man.
That's right. We did give you the submission method of victory at Bet99 plus 115. We felt it was the safest pick. Shavkat Rakhmonov gets the job done. Second round submission with about 3 seconds to go in the second round. Rear naked choke on Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Shavkat is the real deal. 18-0, all finishes.
Crazy,
this guy is real. Give him a title shot. Who's the champ at 170 now? Oh, yeah, it's that guy Leon Edwards who's going to fight in the main event. Leon, Shavkat's calling. He wants a title shot. It's Shavkat time. I mean, if Shavkat Rakhmonov isn't next, who is?
Man, this guy he's so overwhelming, man. Everything
he's
did,
real. We've known this guy's been the real deal for a couple of years now.
But everything
it's
he
been
does,
clear.
man.
It's been clear.
It's like you're always swimming like with a blanket, right? The guy's always like doing something to make your life miserable. And Wonderboy just, look, with 3 seconds to go, man, he couldn't do it.
Look at Shavkat going boom, boom, boom.
Show me the money.
Going like this, show me the money. Which, hey, we're cashing it in too. Angelo Contagona says, great call, guys. We gave you Shavkat Rakhmonov plus 115 by submission. And my words exactly were, Shavkat is going to clinch him up, take him down, and choke him.
Yep.
And that's exactly what he did, because this is what Shavkat does best.
So, Dave, man, you're forgetting about Bilal Muhammad right away? Like, fuck you, Bilal?
Yeah.
Bilal Muhammad?
Yeah, Bilal is there, man, but Shavkat is just...
Bilal Muhammad? Yeah, I'm forgetting about Bilal Muhammad. No problem. Forget about him. Why do I have to remember him? Is there something he's done recently that I need to care about?
He's kind of earned a title shot.
He's won a lot of fights, I guess. He has won a lot of fights.
Wow.
He went to decision with Wonderboy. Went to decision with Vicente Luque. Went to decision with Gilbert Burns. Beat all those guys, though. Yeah, okay. Well, you think Bilal Muhammad is more deserving of a title shot than Shavkat Rakhmonov? I don't.
I think Shavkat is more dangerous.
Yeah.
He might be just as deserving, but Bilal has been there for so long. I mean, I feel like it'd be a little dirty to still not give him his shot. But
who would win in a fight?
Game.
Who would win in a fight? Bilal or Shavkat? Who you picking?
I said I think Shavkat's better.
Exactly. That's who I want to see fight for the title. I don't want to see look, Bilal is cool and all, and like he's won a bunch of fights. He fought Leon Edwards at one point, and it was a no contest because Leon poked him in the eyes, and they never, it was an accidental eye poke, and they never.
Well, he almost lost his eye there, Dave.
But I think people would be more interested in seeing Shavkat fight for the belt. Like, what's the bigger money fight? I understand it may be disrespectful for Bilal Muhammad, but honestly, the fact that he's on such a massive win streak and I didn't even think about him for a title fight tells you all you need to know. He's just not a hot name that people are excited to see fight. I'm not interested in Bilal Muhammad. I'm interested in Shavkat Rakhmonov because he's undefeated. He's 29 years old, 18-0, all finishes.
It's insane.
Let Bilal fight the winner of
Let's see what he says.
Of Shavkat and the champion. Let Bilal wait. Shavkat says he's ready to fight the winner of the title fight. I agree. It's Shavkat time. I love this guy. He's the man.
So cool. Like, you know, he doesn't break a sweat, man.
No, he's the best.
Like, he's kind of like that Fedor kind of emotion, man. Like, you don't know if he's happy or sad or whatever, man. He's just like, okay, thank you.
He's going to be welterweight champion 2024.
Look at this. He didn't even smile for the picture.
He's smiling.
Well, it's not really. It's
That's
like
a smile.
It's like a Fedor smile.
Hey,
Who's that? Marky Mark?
It's Mark Wahlberg in the crowd.
Marky Mark and the Wild Bunch.
How exciting. Marlon Chito.
Chito.
Vera, Chito.
Jamal Hill. Let's get ready to rumble.
Jamal Hill wearing a nice hat.
Islam
Makhachev is there. Islam.
Damn. There's Chuck Liddell. I just saw
okay,
Abdelaziz.
Here we go. Alexander Pantoja, Brandon Royval. How does this fight end?
Pantoja.
Who's winning? Pantoja by? I think it's
by submission, man. Pantoja by submission.
Okay. Let me tell you something. These guys fought, and Pantoja submitted him. Yeah.
And he's going to submit him again, man.
That's a solid pick. Right now, Pantoja by submission.
How much? Show me the money, man.
Plus 150, bet99.com. Use that promo code ringside. When you sign up at bet99.com, be entered for a $99 gift card from Amazon, available throughout Canada, excluding the province of Ontario.
Sorry, Ontario.
Alexander Pantoja by submission is AJ's pick, plus 150. I actually think it's going the distance. I've got Pantoja by decision, plus 640. Ooh, spicy. Plus 640, Pantoja by decision. A lot of title fights go by decision. These guys fought each other before. I think it's unlikely it goes the same way it did. I don't think it's going to go exactly the same way. I don't think Pantoja gets a submission. I like him by decision. I think we will see one fight go the distance tonight, and it'll be this one, Pantoja plus 640, which is kind of spicy over at bet99.com. Promo code ringside, baby. Fred, what do you got?
I said Royval earlier, and I'm going to go by decision, man.
Royval by decision. Ooh, plus 850. That is the biggest one. Royval by submission plus 850, I like too. I could see that happening. I would maybe even take a look at Royval by decision and Pantoja by Royval by submission, Pantoja by decision. But Freddie likes Royval by decision. So we're split on the outcomes here.
I'm surprised Freddie's going with that because he's already lost to Pantoja in the past by submission.
Staller, man. He's got some size on him. He's going to have a good fight, man. He's had a good streak.
Royval 5'9", Pantoja 5'5". Like Fred said, he's got some size. Pantoja coming in minus 190, the favorite. Royval plus 160, the underdog.
But Royval kind of chokes every time he gets to the big stages, man. When he has to have those big fights, he kind of blows it. This is a big fight. He's already lost to Pantoja. You know, history, a lot of times, repeats itself.
Doesn't get bigger than this. It's the world title.
There's Nick Diaz, man. UFC Pride? What?
What? I think it's for the video game.
That's cool, man.
There's like Pride fighters in the video game.
I want it.
The new UFC video game. You don't play video games. Stop pretending.
No, I would play that, man. What are you talking about?
You don't have the console for that.
Does it matter? Get me one. Bet99.
Get you a PS5?
That would be nice.
I'm not doing that. I'll get myself a PS5 before I get you a PS5. You wouldn't use a PS5. I'll get Fred a PS5 before I get you a PS5. Fred, you want a PS5? Let me get you one.
So get me a PS4.
Fred doesn't want one. Doesn't even want one.
Freddie don't care.
Fred's not
take
interested. Fred will take one, though. I mean, why not? Who wouldn't take a PS5? Pantoja Moreno. Hey, the Team Dave parlay is rolling, boys. Rolling.
Yeah, it's just your last pick.
We
That's
just
what
need
I'm worried
Leon.
about.
We just need Leon to come through, and the Team Dave parlay cashes in tonight. And the Team Dave parlay cashed in last week. We had a 4-fight parlay that won for the UFC Vegas card. I gave you Luana Santos and Tim Elliott, Nasrat Hakparast, and Khalil Roundtree, and they all came through for Team Dave. That was a 4-fight parlay. That was a nice payout. And we're looking for the 3-fight parlay tonight. Gave you Patty the Batty, gave you the Shavkat. Looking to go with Leon Edwards over Kobe Covington in the main event. AJ and Fred think Kobe will win, though. Surprising. Underdog. We can take a look at the method of victory for that one. Let's play some bets here, folks. Bet99.com. Use that promo code ringside when you're there. Okay, you guys have Kobe Covington. How's he gonna win? Kobe Covington by decision plus 235. Kobe Covington by knockout plus 730. Kobe by submission plus 1350. Leon by decision plus 150. Leon by knockout plus 350. Leon by submission plus 1100. Guys, I think it's going to be Leon by knockout plus 350.
Man, if I had to go...
Kill shot.
Look,
Leon Edwards plus 350 by knockout. I like that. I like that a lot.
Listen, the kill shot can come from Colby as well. Like I told you, man, when he comes out and he comes heavy and he's
Colby
overwhelming.
by decision.
Yeah, I think it's going to go decision. That's where I think it's going to go.
All right, so Freddie and AJ in agreement. Kobe by decision. Kobe winning a 5-rounder on the scorecards, plus 235 right now at bet99.com. And again, promo code ringside. Sign up, and you'll be entered in a draw to win a $99 gift card from Amazon. Courtesy bet99.com. Available throughout Canada, excluding Ontario. This... you could get Bet99 in Ontario, but this contest only for residents of Canada outside of Ontario. You could live in Saskatchewan, British Columbia, Newfoundland. There's Patrick.
Moose Jaw.
Saskatchewan. Patrick, you're in the contest. It's not just if you sign up now. If you've ever signed up using the promo code ringside or using our link, bet99.ringsidereport.net.
Green is the color.
You are eligible in the draw for a gift card from Amazon for $99, courtesy Bet99. So anywhere in Canada except Ontario, sorry, Doug, and everybody else in the great province of Ontario, our neighbors, Patrick C. Hamilton from Regina in Saskatchewan, a member of the team over at join.ringsidereport.net. Join.ringsidereport.net. Support the channel like Patrick and Angelo and Leor.
Many others, man.
Doug Hepburn supports over at membership.ringsidereport.net, where you can support as well. Thank you, Doug. Love to see the members here on a Saturday night watching the UFC with us. Patrick C. Hamilton.
That or OnlyFans.
Longtime member, unoriginal for the Ringside Report Network, dropping the 777 Super Chat. He says, I picked Edwards and Royval. Ooh. That's a nice parlay right there.
Yeah, that would make some nice.
Royval coming in as the underdog straight up in this fight.
Who was that picked that?
Patrick C. Hamilton.
Pat.
Our buddy in Regina. Royval coming in plus 170.
Green is the color.
If you want to do the Team Patrick parlay.
Oh, look at this, man. Military is like pumping him up, man.
Oh, they got military guys with him. Cool.
He's just like shouting out orders.
Team Patrick parlay at bet99.com is plus 339. Edwards and Royval.
Wow.
20 gets you 87.75. Are we across the board on Pantoja here? No, Fred's got Royval. And
no. Fred's got
Royval.
Yeah, Fred's got Royval. That's
AJ
right.
and I going with Pantoja, the defending champion here.
He ain't no Mighty Mouse, but he's going to win. So he got sunglasses? Like, what is that?
I didn't put this fight on my parlay. Like, a couple fights on this main card I didn't put on my parlay. The Bryce Mitchell fight, because I wasn't sure about Bryce Mitchell. I didn't trust
Bryce
him.
Mitchell, man.
And this fight I think is a real toss-up. Royval and Pantoja, I think it could go either way. That Pantoja Moreno fight was so close. Could go either way.
It's going to be an interesting one.
I like it. It's a co-main event time, too, which means we're getting ready for Leon Edwards, Kobe Covington in the main one.
He just, saluted the Marine.
Topher 1010 does not want to see Bilal Muhammad get the next title shot. He says Bilal is insomnia in a cage. Topher 1010 watching us over on Rumble. Shout out to all our Rumblers. Very excited. Of course, Rumble is the official video streaming platform for all the Donald Trump people, for UFC slap fighting, for Kobe Covington fans everywhere. So
hosting some big platforms over there.
Definitely a big night for our Rumble viewers. Shout out to everybody watching on Rumble right now. Appreciate you guys watching the Ringside Report Network. We are here for every single UFC pay-per-view. We are doing the watch-along for every UFC pay-per-view, and we are here every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, doing the previews for all the fights, where we give you our fight picks, where we give you winning fight picks every week on Ringside Report MMA, here on the Ringside Report Network, on YouTube, on Twitch. Oh, apparently Tucker Carlson even on Rumble. So Rumble really is the Patriots streaming platform, brother. Yeah.
And we're tired of this shit, man. Like, we were out last night.
Take it easy.
No, we are. We're tired, man.
I'm not tired.
You're tired. You're tired.
I'm not tired.
Me and Freddie were yawning nonstop, but we're here, man.
I'm doing well.
Are you?
I've got a lot of caffeine in me and some other things in me to keep me wide awake and feeling good. You know what I'm saying, Fred?
The blue pill.
Fred knows what I'm saying. Blue pill. I didn't take any pills. No pills, actually. I drank some coffee, and I ate some gummies, and I'm feeling great.
No, I'm still tired, dude. Last night was long, man.
Feeling tremendous. Feeling sharp, man. We got a
Plus, I was volunteering before I came here.
Plus, this is fun. Yeah, no one cares. We got a fun. I mean,
what do you mean no one cares?
I mean, you were going on and on about it before the show, and I was like,
my feet are hurting, man.
Yeah, it's nice.
You couldn't give me a foot massage?
Listening to an old man complaining about his feet hurting is kind of like not that interesting. It's not super entertaining.
Listen, man, I was like waitering as a volunteer for like a good cause. You think it was easy?
No, I'm sure it was not easy, especially at your age and condition.
I was rocking and rolling, man.
Yes, and a brawl did break out between Sean Strickland and Dricus Duplessis, and I can show you.
Yeah, let's see that.
Courtesy of Helen Yee Sports over.
Let's see this
on Twitter. There is a video.
Where? Show where they are.
Super grainy, like you can't tell.
Oh damn!
There's Dricus right there, but I don't know where Strickland is. So
Strickland was right behind, like right in front of him.
Strickland was around here.
Yeah, there he is. I see him.
Where?
Right here. Look. You're gonna see him right about here, right there. There he is.
No, that's a different guy.
You sure, man? That looks
Strickland was wearing a white T-shirt, not a long white thing. Like, I don't think you even see Strickland in this. It looks like maybe Strickland is in a crowd of people at this point. Oh no, there he is.
That's what I said, man.
Yeah,
I
there he
pointed
is.
to that.
Okay, yeah, there he is.
Don't deny
Strickland is over here.
But you knew that was gonna happen. You put the guys like in the same kind of in the same role. Look at that.
Yeah, those guys were not playing around.
No.
That press conference they did yesterday was bananas. The things that were said just the things that were said in general. Is that Chuck Liddell trying to get in on it too? Hold on a second.
What? Yeah, because he was right next to him.
Chuck is there.
Yeah, Chuck was next to
oh my God,
Strickland.
Chuck wants to get in on it. Look at this.
Where is he?
This is the best part.
Where's Chuck? There he is.
There's Chuck.
There's Chuck.
Chuck's like,
fuck that.
Let me get in. Look,
whoa, he just blasted through, man.
There's Islam Makhachev up here laughing. Look at him. He's just laughing. Chuck's like, let me in. I want to get in on this. Look at this. There's Islam's standing there laughing. Chuck's like, let me get involved. That's the best. That's the best part of that. Islam Makhachev is like, Chuck's like, this looks like fun. I don't get to fight anymore. Islam's like, I do enough. Look, there's Jamal Hill just trying to keep people safe. Look with the hat. There's Jamal Hill with his hat. UFC champion Jamal Hill. UFC champion Islam Makhachev. UFC fucking legend Chuck Liddell, who fought for no money, was just willing to do it because it's fun. He wants in on whatever's happening. That's a man right there. Islam Makhachev, Jamal Hill, just standing, trying to be safe. Islam's laughing. Jamal Hill's trying to keep people safe. There's Chuck like, let me in on this.
He's screaming like...
He's like, I want to get close. Hey, he's yelling
he's
here.
Really
hey! Sick.
You can read his lips, man.
Sick. That's the best part of this video is Chuck wanting some.
Look how he pushes, like... What did he
pushes Islam out of the way. That's Islam Makhachev he pushes out of the way. He pushes Islam out of the way to get to the fight that's happening. Yo, Islam, get out of my way, dude. That's so good.
Look how big Chuck is, eh? He's a beast, man.
Chuck is the man. Yo, Chuck is
old
the
school, man.
fucking
That's
man.
old school crazy,
That's
man.
the man right there. Islam and Jamal Hill looking like, I don't want to get involved. Chuck's like, let me in. Oh, there's George. George is just watching from
Where's George?
There's George watching from a distance.
Oh, there he is. Look, he's hiding behind his wife.
Yeah, there's George and his wife just watching from a... I mean, he's not going to get involved, but there's George St. Pierre and his wife right there, top corner there.
There he is. Look at George.
He's sitting there.
Tap out of neck. It's got EVC.
Cheeto's not doing anything. George isn't doing anything. George is like, I'm going to keep you safe to his wife. And Chuck's like, I'm leaving my wife to go fight these guys. I think the blonde lady here
who is that?
Chuck's wife. That he's like, I gotta go.
She's like, oh no, Chuck, what are you doing?
Chuck, where are you going? Fight time, baby.
Sit down.
Chuck is the best. Pushes Islam Makhachev out of the way. Jamal Hill's just standing there. Chuck's like, let me get in on this Sean Strickland, Dricus Duplessis brawl.
That's awesome, man. It's like, where's Waldo kind of thing. You can see like Chuck going through, George hiding.
Yeah.
Islam just like stepping back.
That was fun doing detective work through the crowd and seeing what everybody was doing during the fight.
I just want to know who was wearing the Santa Claus hat. Merry Christmas.
I didn't see a Santa Claus hat.
There's a Santa Claus hat there. Watch. Right here.
Oh, that's like that's the Expos hat you thought you were seeing.
Oh, is that
this red hat here or this hat here?
No, this hat
That's
here.
like a baseball hat, I think.
You sure?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at it. Is that our Expo friend?
Yeah, see, it's a baseball hat.
You sure?
It is. It's
the
guy,
Expo hat
It's
guy
not an
went
Expos
down.
hat, though. It's not an Expos hat.
But the poor guy went down. He lost his hat.
It's the same colors. Yeah, he lost his hat. It looks like the Expos hat, but it's not.
You see?
Hat.
We called it.
Here we go. Yeah, fight's starting.
Oh, Jesus. Pantoja coming hard.
Pantoja coming in strong. We got distracted by that Chuck Liddell video. I like that I'm calling it a Chuck Liddell video. Pantoja going in for that takedown quick. We almost missed the beginning of this fight. And Pantoja looking to make it a quick night. He went in for the takedown, defended nicely by Royval. A lot of action in the first 30 seconds of this one. Oof, nice leg kick by Pantoja.
He's solid.
Royval fires back, but Pantoja's look way more stiff. They look nasty.
Oh,
Pantoja going hard at Royval. The pace of this fight is nuts. Oh, pushing each other into the fence. Royval reversing the clinch. Pantoja reversing back. He's got an underhook. Royval pushing him away, circling away.
There's some bad
back
blood
in
here,
the middle
man.
of the cage. These guys are going after it. Flyweights, man, they're fast. 125ers. Body kicks going back and forth.
Come on, Pantoja. Submit him, man.
Oh,
big
nice body kick from Pantoja. That welted up
Yeah,
Royval.
did you
Look
see
at
that?
his stomach. It's all
Jesus.
red now after that body kick. Pantoja's kicks they look just like they just clunk into you.
Yeah.
Like they look so heavy.
Well, look at the welt on his stomach. It's like
Yeah.
his full abdomen is like red. That's some
I think
serious kicks.
He
man.
may have broken a rib with that kick.
I don't
Because
know.
something looks like it's poking out now.
Jesus, man. I don't want to
Doesn't
pick
it?
it up.
Doesn't it look like
Yeah,
he's
there's-
got something poking?
Pantoja.
Oh, another kick to the body.
He's going
Or a
for
knee to the body from
Oh!
Pantoja and a big double leg takedown from Pantoja on top of Brandon Royval
That
right
was
now.
nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was sick.
Pantoja's so aggressive, man.
Tries to pass into that half guard. Yeah, Pantoja's pace, like I wonder
He's like,
if this fight goes past, say, the second round, like how much can he like keep this up? How far can he go like this? Because he's at 100 right now.
yeah, he's just
Pedal
like,
to the metal.
Yeah. Fifth gear, man. Let's just go. Let's go. Come on.
Like he's chasing the finish from jump. Oh, that was an illegal upkick there from Royval. Royval kind of kicked Pantoja in the face while Pantoja was down
Yep.
from the guard. That was an illegal upkick. Oh, and he threw another illegal upkick.
Yeah, he threw it again.
And the referee's not doing anything. Those are legal because Pantoja's up. But Pantoja went down into the guard, and
upkicked
Royval still upkicked him in the face there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. And he's still kind of doing it. See, that was illegal too.
Yeah, the ref is saying nothing.
These are some wild up kicks being thrown by Brandon Royval, and Pantoja's kind of going up and down in the guard, trying to pass, trying to get through. But in the meantime, he's eating up kicks. Now he's kind of settled in to the guard, into half guard, on top of Brandon Royval. UFC flyweight title fight, co-main event, UFC 296, here on the Ringside Report Network. Watching with you live. We're doing it big, AJ.
Big time, man. Don't forget the Bet 99. $99 for Amazon gift card.
AJ doesn't know how to use Amazon, but he's excited about the giveaway. If you use our promo code, if you sign up now at bet99.com using the promo code Ringside, you are entered into a draw to win a $99 Amazon gift card. Oh, wow. Royval was looking for a leg lock there.
It almost looked
and
like
Pantoja spun out of it into side control and now into full mount.
Come on, you got 50 seconds, man. Submit the mother.
Fully mounted now. Brandon Royval trying to... Oh, did
he went back into half guard.
Yeah, he re-guarded him, got the half guard, got a leg back. Half guard, trying to sweep now. Royval back, fully guarding up Pantoja. Pushes him back, and they're back to standing position. The speed is nuts in these guys.
Yeah.
This is the elite of the flyweight division. You get that kind of speed.
Yeah,
it's
crazy.
Like, Pantoja went from fully mounting Royval to they're back on their feet in like 15 seconds, you know? Like, the position changes are so fast in flyweight MMA, especially at this level with these guys.
Solid round for
comes to an end. Good round for both guys. Like, that was an exciting round. I think Pantoja won 10-9, but it was a close one.
I don't know if it was a close one. I mean, it was a pretty obvious.
Pantoja won that.
Yeah,
Pantoja won for sure, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious that Pantoja won that. What did I take here? Yeah. Yeah, it was either, I had the choices there of either by decision or submission. I'm thinking submission.
I had a decision, right? That was mine, which is pretty good. Pretty good. That paid out pretty nice, as I recall.
Yeah, it does. But, man, the pace that they're going at.
We'll see. We'll see if this can go all five. We are about to enter the second round now. Got to watch those up kicks. No way.
And here we go.
Nothing. Those up kicks were kind of wild from Royval's.
Yeah, it was just wiry kicks, but the ref didn't say anything. Oof. Royval just walked into a nice right.
Apparently Strickland jumped over some chairs to get to Dreykus. There's other videos out there.
It doesn't surprise me, man. They were so close. But still, the beast of it all was Liddell. He stood above them.
Oh, I've got another video here that I'll show you after this fight. That's pretty crazy.
Same guys?
Yeah, Strickland here. You can see it on my laptop. I'll show it to everybody in a minute. I'll show it to you later. It's nuts. It's a good video of Strickland jumping over chairs. Apparently, he warns a mother and a kid that he's going to do it, and then they kind of move to the side, and then Strickland jumps over chairs, and there's punches thrown. You can see he hits Dreykus. That's crazy.
Merry
stuff.
Christmas, man. Oh, nice.
Nice
takedown.
level change from Pantoja. Gets the takedown. Royval, though, throwing a lot of strikes from the guard. On the bottom, he's got a very active guard. Pantoja hasn't been able to do too much from the top, but getting on top and securing a takedown is half the battle. Ooh, gets into that half guard, which is where you want to be on top in MMA, landing those big strikes, sitting on the leg, controlling the position, threatening the pass. Pantoja remaining on top here.
With 3 minutes to go.
Yeah. This is not where Brandon Royval wants to be.
No.
How did Pantoja tap him last time? Pantoja tapped him with a rear naked choke.
Well,
Could happen. Could always happen.
Oh, yeah.
Very common submission. He's kind of working for a head and arm right now. Pantoja.
He's slowly working. He's taking his time, putting a lot of pressure.
He's got one underhook. He's trying to pin Royval down enough to pass. He's looking for the pass here, is Pantoja. Trying to pass out of this half guard into a better position. Maybe a side control, maybe even the mount. But in the meantime, Royval's just kind of giving him these little punches in the head.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more active, Pantoja, right now. He's keeping the control, but
Royval also doing a really good job of not giving up that far side underhook, because that is the key to passing through this position.
Here we go. He could get through right now. Nice.
Oh, that was really nice
reversal.
pass over.
Yeah. Now he's got a nice.
Didn't get the
side
underhook,
control.
but was able to just keep him pinned.
But he's got the arm pinned under.
Yeah.
You see that? So he's going
He's
almost
working
like
on the
a crucifix.
Yeah.
It's right there, man. It's right there. All he's got to do is close those legs.
Got a message from our buddy Alan. Shout out to Alan.
What's up, Alan, man?
He says, "Tell AJ he's awesome. All you three musketeer fucks, we're pleasant as fuck at Quintet." Well, thank you, Alan. I think that's a compliment. You were also pleasant as fuck, Alan.
He's a good kid. He's a big kid, man. I'm telling you.
You're always pleasant as fuck. You're cool, guy.
Alan, so remember what you said, man. Next time we'll see you in the quintet.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Alan at one of these
He's
things.
a big boy, man.
He's the man.
And he's so young. Just do it, Alan. Submit them all, man.
There is Pantoja again looking to pass over, but Royval doing a great job of, keeping him inside the guard and staying real active with strikes inside the guard.
Man, he stood him up.
And
What?
Pantoja kind of backs up. Oh, my God. Pantoja with a big 1-2 rocks Royval. Royval got hit with a big punch and his legs went whoop up, whoop up, whoop up.
He was on the Titanic there, man.
Damn.
Let me do a little jig here. Ba, 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 ba. He's still fucked up. Watch this, Davey. He's going to take his back.
Oh, big
Choke him out.
takedown here from Pantoja again. And now he's got side control.
28 seconds.
I don't think he's got enough time to secure the submission. He's working a lot, from the top, but he seems to have a lot of success just striking.
Look at this, Dave.
Like he's working his grappling a lot because he did get the submission last time they fought, but man, he rocked him real hard with those punches.
Yeah, he was stumbling, man.
See, he got side control, but he just lost side control back to the guard of Brandon Royval.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Yeah, that was good. Good round, man. Pantoja. Where does Alan live? He lives in the Villamart area.
I think he lives on the South Shore.
He's another South Shore?
Just like Fred. Right, Fred? You know. Fred's known Alan for years.
He has. I didn't know that.
Yeah. They were at... I'm having a name blank. The gym you were at, Fred, with Alan?
Bravado.
Bravado.
Bravado. We started at the same time, pretty much.
Wow.
He was a skinny 16-year-old back then.
Jeez.
Now he's a monster.
Now he's roided up, man. He's a beast.
Yeah.
He's just
on
fat.
La Bomba.
La Bomba. That's it,
right.
man.
So I've got Pantoja
that.
Pantoja up 2-0 2018 here over Brandon Royval going into the third round.
Did you see what happened right there?
No.
You didn't see what happened? So Royval got up from the chair and he kind of stumbled, man.
Oh.
Like, that didn't look too good.
It's not a good sign.
I don't know if you saw that, but he kind of stumbled to the right a bit.
And here
C'est
we
pas
go.
bon, ça.
Third round, Royval and Pantoja for the flyweight title. Pantoja has won the first two.
I have a feeling he's going to eat one right here.
Who, Pantoja?
No, Royval. Here we go. Do you see what I'm saying, Dave?
Whoa. Royval, though, looking
Royval.
for the takedown.
Don't do it, bud.
He's got a hold of a single leg. But Pantoja pushes away and lands another heavy body kick.
Here we go.
Oh, and there's a big double leg from Pantoja back into the guard of Royval, looking to pass over quickly.
Oh, he's being more aggressive now, man.
Gets to half, but Royval doing a great job from the bottom. He's got a good guard, Brandon Royval, you know?
Well, he's got longer legs, right? So it kind of
Got the
helps.
lockdown on him now.
Yeah.
But
And it's an active guard, too. Like, he throws a lot of punches, a lot of elbows. He makes it uncomfortable for you to just stay on top of him. And then when you back away, he's throwing up kicks. I like his game from the bottom.
Oh, here comes the full
but
mount.
there's a beautiful
Close.
setup for the head and arm
He's
choke
gonna
on
go for
Brandon
it back.
Royval.
The submission is right there. Let's do it.
Pantoja's got Royval in a really bad spot now. And he's able to take his back, but Royval reverses position, gets on top of Pantoja in side control. Pantoja, though, back to his feet. Oh my goodness.
That was nice.
Nasty. That was quite an exchange. And you know what? Pantoja took a deep breath when they got back up.
Yeah.
The pace that he was putting on in the first round, even the second round, it may come back to haunt him as we get later here, as Pantoja kind of backing away from Brandon Royval, and Royval looks a little bit fresher at this point.
Eesh.
Oh, big body kick from Pantoja, but Royval catches him. They clinch up. Pantoja trying to push him into the fence. Royval, though, with a knee to the body. Here comes Brandon Royval.
Oof. It looked like he got his groin there.
Doesn't Pantoja look a little bit more flat-footed right now?
Yeah, he looks like he doesn't have that same step, but
This is only the third round of a possible 5. He needs to get the takedown. He needs to get on top, and he needs to stay there.
yeah,
Because if he doesn't, he's going to find himself in a world of hurt. He looks tired. He needs to get on top and get some time to rest. Control, rest. And he's looking for the takedown now, pushing Royval into the fence, but Royval defending the takedown and circles away. Uh-oh.
what?
Things look rough in Pantoja land, I'm saying. He was cruising, and now all of a sudden I feel like Royval's getting a little bit of the momentum. He seems a little bit sharper. He's got more bounce on his feet.
Yeah. I mean, to some extent, yes, but those body kicks that Pantoja throws, man.
Got a good question from Tony Mack out in London, England, asking us, still getting into this UFC, what are the rules regarding touching or hands going through the cage? That's an easy one. You could put your hand on the fence. You could put your hand on the fence, but you can't put your hand in the fence. So you can't grip the fence. You can put it there to balance you, but you can't put your hands through the fence to kind of hold you up or hold you in place.
And it's the same thing with your feet. Like, you can't use your toes to kind of like
Yeah, you
grip.
can push off the
Yeah.
fence, but you can't put your toes in the fence to hold on. You can't hold the fence with your digits or with your toes, but you can push off and kind of put your hand there for support. But as soon as your hands go inside, it's illegal.
Yeah.
Although you'll usually get a warning and it'll be fine. Here's Pantoja, though, in on a single leg, and he gets it. Big takedown for Pantoja in the final minute of the third round. This has been a close round, though.
Who was it? Was it Mighty Mouse that used it to kind of run and bounce off the Octagon fence to knock out a guy?
Anthony Pettis on Benson Henderson, the
Was it?
Showtime,
That's right.
the Showtime kick.
That's right.
He
That's
jumped
what it
off the
was.
fence and kicked Benson Henderson in the head. Didn't knock him out, but dropped him, and it was amazing. He did win the fight. It was a decision. People think it was a knockout, but it was a decision that Pettis won the first time. It was in the WEC, too. It was the
Beautiful.
final WEC show ever that happened on. Showtime kick. It only happened once.
Who supports our show, man? He was like putting.
Shout out to the Pettis family.
Yep.
There is Pantoja trying to get that head and arm choke. Royval defending well, but Pantoja will finish the third round in top half, landing punches.
That's what he needed to do, man.
Was that enough to take the round and sway it in his favor for the judges?
I think so. But, I mean,
that was a close one. That was the closest round of the fight.
He did lose a step in this round. I mean, he's probably like.
He got 2 takedowns also, so I think Pantoja won this round, but it's very tight. This could be one that's for Royval. So if you're Pantoja, you need another round for sure.
Yeah. I think Pantoja definitely won the first two. The third round, I think he probably won, but it's debatable. You know, guys, I'm going to take a timeout.
Where are you going, man?
Did
Did you get in trouble? You got a timeout in the corner?
I drank too much coffee. Just
See what happens? Starting to get old.
take over for me. Well, I want to be comfortable. Take over for me.
Hey, you could have just peed in a bottle down here. Freddie, it's our show now. Let's talk about everything. Donald Trump. He's right there, man, front and center with Kid Rock.
He's probably enjoying the show.
And here we go.
He's there all the time. He supports the UFC. Well, in fact, if it wasn't for him, the UFC wouldn't have thrived. Oh, here we go. Pantoja going for that double, brought down Royval again. He's going to try to take another takedown. This is what he's got to do, man. Round 4. Just keep doing what you keep doing best. Bro, look at that. Right in front of Donald Trump. Talking about the Trumpster. Look, I went with Pantoja with the submission. He can get it, man. Like at 4 minutes, when you've got like this side control here, you have a great position again. Close to the octagon. Keep that control. Try to roll him either like arm triangle or try to turn him to get the back. He has a lot of time to set up a submission. 4 minutes to go, Dave. Damn, that was fast. Did you pee, man, while you were running?
I had to be fast. That was
What
fast.
the hell?
You know, the show falls apart when I'm not here, so, come on. Can't let AJ be the lead man.
You could, man. You could. Because I said some things that you wouldn't like.
Oh, jeez. You're talking about Donald Trump. I heard that. Pantoja got the takedown quick, man.
He's taking his back. Like I said, all he's got to do is
that's huge for him to get this takedown early in the fourth round.
Exactly.
Massive.
Man. He's going for that submission. And if he could turn him a little bit more, he could take his back, he's going to be able to get
He's got him fully mounted now.
Oh, that was a nice reversal. Here we go. He's going to get his back.
Pantoja spins to the
Here
back.
we go for the submission.
He's got his back now. He's got his hooks in. He's got a body triangle.
He's got some nice hooks. This is it, man. You've got lots of time to...
Massive control right now.
Damn right,
for Alexander Pantoja on the back of Brandon Royval, searching for that rear naked choke.
I called the submission, man. Let's do it. Oh, you see?
Super chat. Super chat.
Tony Mack, did you see what happened with the ref?
So Brandon Royval tried to use the fence to push off of, but he actually grabbed the fence with his toes and was warned by the referee. Sometimes the referee will actually just grab your foot and kind of push it off if you're doing that. So, yeah, you can't put your toes in the fence. And Royval still has his back taken. Pantoja controlling the back. He's got a body triangle.
Oh, he's doing it again. He's doing it again.
He's trying to walk over, which you're allowed to do. You just can't get your toes inside. So he walks himself over to get to the other side, but Pantoja maintains the control. Angelo Contagonis dropping the super chat. Says, when am I getting my shirt, AJ? Oh, we'll leave you a shirt here tonight, and AJ will get it to you soon.
Yeah,
right,
I'll get
AJ?
it to you. Yeah.
Shout out Jason Pete as well.
Hey,
Jason. Us out in Mexico.
Jason, man.
Member of the team over at join.ringside.
He would have enjoyed the quintet that we saw yesterday.
Yes, Quintet Montreal was phenomenal yesterday. And he's got a good squeeze here. Does Pantoja? This could be it. He's got the back of Royval looking for this rear naked choke. Royval is in trouble. This is more of a neck crank, jaw squeeze from Pantoja, not under the chin, and Royval survives. Doesn't tap to the crank. Pantoja starting to lose the back positioning, but
he got it back.
Holds it. Royval doing a real good job of defending and looking to escape, but Pantoja is very slick off his back. Or very slick, rather, on the back of Royval. Great back control. Has been on his back in this body lock for...
Come on, you got a minute, man. You
nearly
can do it.
3 minutes now.
You can do it. You can do it.
It's tough, though, when you're in this position because, a lot of times in jiu-jitsu, especially when you get the guys who know what they're doing... You want to surprise your opponent with a submission. You want to pull something off or kind of be quick. When you have somebody's back, especially with the body triangle locked in. There's only one thing they're looking for is that rear naked choke. If you open up your legs, okay, maybe there's an armbar from the back, maybe there's some, a reverse triangle, something else you could pull off. But when you have that body triangle locked in, it's that rear naked choke. So what's Royval defending? The rear naked choke, and that's all he has to defend.
And look, he reversed
and
it.
And
right
Royval manages to get out of that back mount, and now is on top of Pantoja, throwing
elbows,
heavy strikes in Pantoja's half guard. Pantoja, though, trying to roll for a heel hook. Ooh, Pantoja rolling. Royval defending well.
8 seconds, man.
Royval landed some good strikes there, but I don't think it was going to be enough on top. Even though he lands on top and finishes the round on top, I don't think it's going to be enough to steal him the round. I think Pantoja won that round.
Yeah,
Royval did well there in the final 20, 30 seconds.
But it was
getting out of the back, but he was controlled for so long.
Man, and it was so close to getting that submission, man. He had enough time. He was trying to get those arms in. Like you said, it's tough, because you got one thing to do. Just keep defending, try to roll out, and which eventually Royval did, and he got into a pretty comfortable position to throw some heavy elbows.
But
that
you
could
saw
have been
there,
dangerous, right?
Royval still has a ton of fight in him. We're going into the 5th and final round.
Oof.
I think that Pantoja is up 3-1. But you could tell at the end of that round, Royval definitely had a lot of fight in him, and maybe some judge thought that was enough to sway it for Royval, and maybe Royval, maybe it's 4-0 Pantoja, maybe it's 3-1, maybe it's 2-2.
He could be.
Maybe it's 2-2. I mean, it's a stretch, Fred, but judges, they're not always that good at
judging
fights.
We all know that.
Sometimes it's a little weird. They don't judge the control. They judge the effective strikes, which happened. You know what I mean? Sometimes they're like, it doesn't really matter that you held him for 4 minutes. That last minute where he was punching you in the face, that counts for more.
Royval should approach this like he needs a finish because I doubt he wins a decision.
I think you're right. Especially considering he's the challenger. There's some of that goes into it. Royval is looking like he's trying to get the finish, throwing big, heavy punches at Pantoja.
He knows, man. It's do or die here, man. Oof.
Ooh, big punch from Pantoja, but Royval fires back. Pantoja looks tired.
Yeah, he looks like he's
very
lost the
tired.
step. But Royval is just throwing everything right now. It might cost him,
Royval seems to have the cardio advantage in this fight. But Pantoja has had the wrestling advantage, which has made the difference. One big takedown here for Pantoja could win him the fight and secure the victory. But in the meantime, he's getting punched in the face over and over from Brandon Royval. That was a nice leg kick from Pantoja.
Here we go.
Pantoja's got the Muay Thai clinch there on Royval, but Royval just kind of fights out of it, pushes him into the fence. Continuing to land. Big elbow from Brandon Royval. Royval having success early in this round.
Oof.
We'll look for a spinning back fist. Missed on that one. By a lot. Oh, nice leg kick there. Those calf kicks from Pantoja are working every time. Pantoja's got a hell of a chin, man. He's getting, punched a lot, and he just keeps moving forward. He's taking a lot of shots, and he's tired. It's the 5th round. They've done a lot, and he's just eating them and moving forward. Like, look at those shots he just ate, moving forward. Pantoja is tough as hell, and he keeps moving forward. But Royval is piecing him up. Oh, Pantoja dives for a takedown, gets it. That was a big takedown for Pantoja. Just kind of dove into the legs of Royval, but Royval gets back to his feet. That was a desperation move from Pantoja that worked momentarily.
But I think as he went for a takedown...
Oh, he did it.
Turns the corner and takes Royval down. Sorry, Fred, go ahead.
I was going to say on the original takedown, I think Royval also connected when Pantoja went in. Royval threw a punch that seemed like it connected.
Yeah, it was almost like he was hurt, and it was a desperation takedown to not get knocked out with the next shot. But it worked.
It did. But now, I mean,
And now
Royval is in the
Pantoja's-
same position that he was in the last 4
Pantoja has
rounds.
shown some good wrestling. Like Royval doesn't seem to have good wrestling defense, but Pantoja's wrestling, he had many double legs and many takedowns that were very nice tonight.
Yeah. He's chased the takedowns. He's scored key takedowns. And, not just the takedowns, but the top control, the top wrestling of Pantoja to keep Royval pinned down and to control him. Because once he gets that takedown, it's been lights out. So it's been really impressive control on top from Pantoja. And I think that's what's going to lead him to winning this fight. He seems to have won most of the rounds here. We'll see what the judges score, but he was losing this round until this point here where he got the takedown on Royval. But again, man, judging in MMA is kind of weird. And a lot of times they're supposed to score effective striking and damage over control.
Yeah.
So, Royval has had some effective strikes, especially in this round, maybe even in the last round.
Well, this was the most strikes.
Maybe even in the third round. So you could kind of go, well, who's had the most effective strikes in the third, fourth, and fifth? Maybe you could say Brandon Royval, even though Pantoja has controlled and threatened submissions. I don't trust the judges. And as we're kind of winding down here in the final 30 seconds with Pantoja on top,
he's got
in
the full.
half guard, looking to pass.
He's got the full.
Into full mount. I don't think we're going to see a finish. I think we do see a decision.
Well, he has the opportunity now, man. Like, you've got, 18 seconds, man.
Which, by the way, was plus, 5 something?
Yeah.
And wasn't that my call? Pantoja by decision?
I think so.
That was a big call. Another big call from Team Dave at Bet99.com. Like, that was a big one.
Yeah, but Pantoja comes out with the win. I think, look, the fifth was the most punches that Royval threw.
Doug, I gave you Pantoja by decision before this fight, plus 640.
There you go, man.
Plus 640. We're about to see it go down. How do you like that? Team Dave is crushing it tonight, by the way.
That's it, man. It's the last fight of the year, man. You're going to win big.
Method of victory on Shavkat by submission, plus 115. And I just called method of victory Pantoja decision, plus 640, guys. Bet99.com. Sign up. Use that promo code ringside.
You would have made some good money right now.
Plus 640.
Yeah.
You got to jump in. I've got Leon Edwards by knockout in the main event.
That's where I'm worried about.
You got to jump in. Leon Edwards. Pantoja by decision. We're about to go to the scorecards, and I think Pantoja has won by decision. Again, plus 640. That's a massive call.
Yep.
That's the best one of the night.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's
Which
massive.
I'm kind of surprised that it was so high.
I am too. Pantoja by submission was the most likely outcome for the odds makers, but Pantoja by decision, plus 640, baby. Cash it in. Let's go. Team Dave is on fire tonight. I think it's because we have the giveaway from Bet99.
Yeah, man.
$99 at Amazon, courtesy of Bet99.com. Using that promo code ringside. When you sign up using the promo code ringside, you're entered into the draw for $99 at Amazon, courtesy of Bet99.
No, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you to all the super chatters as well. Angelo, Patrick, Doug, Patrick C. Hamilton, you are the super chat leader of the night so far. Shout out to Patrick. Shout out to Jason, Angelo, all the members.
Any good questions, man?
Leor, Doug.
Let's get some good
Always
questions.
good question, but I think the big question we need to answer here is who won this fight.
Wow,
And
that's
we're
pretty
about
clear.
to hear the scorecards from Bruce Buffer, so I'd like to focus on that while it's happening right now, AJ. I mean,
focus, bud.
I
You
gotta
know you
focus.
want it.
I gotta focus. I don't know. I don't trust judges.
There you go.
50-45, 50-45, 49-48. Unanimous decision.
There you go.
And still.
There you
Oh,
go.
49-46. Sorry. 49-46, 49-46, 50-45. No, 50-45, 50-45, 49-46. So a clean sweep, 5-0, 4-1 on another judge's scorecards.
Which makes sense. I can see it going.
Pantoja wins by decision, and Team Dave cashes in another big one for UFC 296.
That looks happy, man.
Big win.
Good show for Royval, man.
That was a good fight, man.
Yeah.
That was a really good fight.
Yeah. But not enough, man, to win it.
I'll be back.
Fred will be back.
Actually, I got to go too, man.
Okay. Bye.
Who's this?
Maybe I'll go too.
That's it. Let the show hang on its
There's
own, man.
nobody here.
Angelo, take over.
It's an empty studio.
Where's Angelo?
Angelo says another great call by Dave. Thank you, Angelo.
It's
I
true.
mean, right? That was pretty good. Pantoja's whole family in there with him. That's nice.
Jesus.
Jason says it's cold in Mexico. It's actually pretty
What?
warm. It's pretty warm here in Montreal.
It
Not
is
so bad.
actually. Yeah, it's not bad.
Unseasonably warm.
I
for
saw a
this
guy
time of
walking
year.
around with shorts today. Like, that's like, I'm like, damn, it's that warm, I guess. And it's cold in Mexico. Something's not right.
Hey, it's officially Sunday, December 17th, so I want to wish my dad a happy birthday.
Is
Happy
it?
birthday to him.
Wow. Papa Simon,
I'm not
happy
gonna-
birthday, man.
I'm not going to say which birthday it is for him, but it's a big one.
Wow. Well, happy birthday, man.
It's a big one.
He's
He's the man.
he's the man, man. He's the executive, man.
If it wasn't for him, none of this would be possible.
Nope.
In many ways, mostly because he's my dad. So, I wouldn't be born if.
And he's got to deal with you, so
He's got to deal with me,
oh,
and
yeah. That's not easy.
I'm no picnic.
No. But listen, man, if everyone has an opportunity to go to our website,
birthday.
ringsidereport.net,
We love you. We love you big time.
Papa Simon, I love you, man. Thanks for everything that you do. But we have to give a shout out because
Terrific grandfather. Terrific grandfather.
He's been working really hard getting like our website up and like getting our.
He does everything.
We're like all over Google now and all that kind of shit.
It's all
man.
about him.
But
He does it
ringsidereport.net, go check it out. Check out our new website. Check out our articles that we have. We have like so many articles now.
Incredible content now.
Yeah, we have great content, man. Like I'm reading some of the stuff and I'm like, wow, I didn't know this and I didn't know that. But like the website is like an ongoing project right now, so check it out.
The whole
Let us
Ringside
know what you
Report-
think.
The whole Ringside Report Network is an ongoing project.
It
I mean,
is.
We're always doing stuff.
We're
We're always
always-
evolving. We're always moving. We're always giving you great info, great knowledge, great calls, great predictions.
And we just have fun, man. That's what it comes down to. It's like, even though people are like watching us, we're all together in this, man. We're all having fun.
We are having fun.
And thanks to you guys, man. You get us jabronis to like talk about this stuff.
I just gave you 2 straight method of victory wins in a row, with Shavkat by submission and Pantoja by decision.
Yeah, the decision one was a good one.
Plus 115 and plus, what did I say, 645?
So, yeah, somewhere around
Holy shit.
just that this fight coming up is where I'm like, me and Freddie went against you, and I really think this is. I said there was going to be an upset. This is going to be the big upset.
AJ, a great man once said, "Never go against the family." And
Who is that? Who's that? Tony Soprano?
I think it was Don Vito Corleone.
See, I was close enough.
Never go against the family. Come on.
What are you talking about?
All right, here's a Sean Strickland video.
Yeah, let's see this. Then I could go to the washroom. Let me see. I got to get my glasses off here so I can get a
Yeah.
better. Okay, let's see. Where's-
Usually you keep your glasses on to see, but anyways.
No, from a
Okay,
distance.
there's Sean Strickland. He's warning somebody. He's like, look, I'm about to do something crazy. There's Dreykus here. This is Dreykus. There's Strickland. He's like, watch out. Here I go. Boom,
Whoa,
boom,
he really
boom,
threw
boom.
in some heavy elbows too, man. What the hell? Whoa,
And then
whoa.
security jumps in. But, like, look at that.
Jesus.
Sean went after him.
Damn,
They're not playing around.
No, this is serious, man. Do they get kicked out of the arena for this? Like, what happens here? Do they get fined?
Oh, it's Michael to his brother. Never go against the... Doesn't Vito say that too?
Well, look, the rev. Whoa. Damn. Man, one thing with Strickland, he doesn't fool around, man. He's serious.
Yeah, pretty cool video.
Wow.
So, Dreykus, Duplessis, Sean Strickland, main event for UFC 297. That's a hell of a hype video for that, right?
Oh, my God.
UFC 296, you like this pay-per-view? Look at the main eventers for our next one. They can't wait to fight.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's Michael Tafredo, eh? You know what I think I'm getting confused by? Whoops.
Don't be afraid, oh, man.
Fred's not there. He'll be back. I think I was confused by the... I think in Seinfeld, Jerry says that as Vito Corleone, and I always kind of assumed that Vito Corleone said it, but I guess he doesn't. I guess it is Michael Tafredo. I know that Michael tells Fredo, like, never go against the family. Don't
Yeah, remember?
Don't speak out of line. Like, don't ever tell anybody outside of the family what you're thinking. You know, even if you disagree with what we're saying, don't say that in
Never
public.
let them know, Dave. Never let them know. And first of all, Fredo, that's where he blew it when he was in like Vegas and he was talking with like
Mo Green.
Mo Green, man. Don't go with Mo, man.
And that other guy, Johnny.
Yeah. What was his
right?
name?
Who like he said he didn't know him, Johnny Ola.
Yeah, and then he slapped around
He
Fredo.
said he didn't know him, but then he did know him, and Michael knew that he knew him, so then he had to kill Fredo.
See what happens, man?
All right. You want to go before the
I gotta
next
go,
fight?
man. Yeah, let me
Outta
hurry up.
here. Let me take
Let me
over
go.
the show. This is where it gets better.
Don't mess
It's just me.
Don't mess up.
No Fred, no AJ. It's so good this way. Leon Edwards, Kobe Covington, our main event coming up next. We are excited. And Kobe Covington, of course, the underdog. Kobe Covington by decision plus 235 right now at bet99.com. Use that promo code ringside when you sign up. Give me that. Give me my odds. Give me Fred's empty studio. Kobe Covington by decision plus 235. Kobe by knockout plus 730. Kobe by submission plus 1100. I've got Leon by knockout plus 350. That's where I'm going. Leon by knockout plus 350. And I have called 2 method of victories in a row. I could also see Leon by decision at plus 150. That makes sense to me as well. So this is a kind of risky move here. I'm not super convinced, but I'm going with Leon by knockout. I think that's where it goes. I've got Leon Edwards winning this fight here against Kobe Covington. Freddie is back, and Freddie has got Kobe by decision at plus 235, which is a move, which could happen. Kobe Chaos Covington hasn't fought in almost 2 years. I think his neck is busted.
What? Whose neck is busted?
Kobe Covington.
Are you joking?
Yeah, we talked about it on Thursday,
Yeah.
but you never listen to what I say, so I
thought it
wouldn't.
was just-
Yeah, AJ sucks. I agree, Angelo. AJ does suck.
Screw you, Angelo. You're
Doug's-
not getting that T-shirt.
Doug says AJ's gone. Let's talk shit about him,
That's
which was
okay.
also a good idea. So yeah.
I'm back,
AJ's
motherfuckers.
back, unfortunately.
Man, what was in that coffee?
Cocaine.
Freaking hell, man. It came out like a cannon.
No, it's just coffee.
Jesus.
I'm joking about the cocaine. This is not the John Jones show.
Johnny.
Fred.
Johnny knows. Hey, Angelo. Talking shit? Again?
Angelo's talking shit about you, and he also wants a free T-shirt from you. He's a good man. He deserves it too.
He
Angelo.
does. He does, Angelo. He works hard.
And
I thought he
you-
was working tonight.
And you deserve getting shit talked. You deserve that too. We're about to go to the
See you in
main
the ring.
event here. Leon Edwards, Kobe Covington. Leon Edwards, the UFC welterweight champion. I know we have Edwards as the dog and Kobe as the favorite. That should be reversed. Kobe's the dog. Edwards is the favorite as far as the betting odds go. Leon Edwards coming off 2 straight wins over Kamaru Usman. The
Look-
first one, he was losing. Then he knocked out Kamaru with a head kick. People didn't believe he could do it again. He beat Kamaru again. Beat him by decision. Left no doubt.
Yeah.
Here comes Kobe Covington, who fought Kamaru Usman twice and lost twice. Got knocked out by Kamaru for the first time, lost by decision the second time. Similar outcomes, except he was on the other end of the win-loss column in that one, where Leon was on the win side with Kamaru Usman.
Surprisingly, yes.
Angelo says Kobe is losing, AJ. I believe he is too.
Look, man, you would expect Leon to win. If he was fighting in England, man, I'd be a lot more confident. Like, the whole crowd, everything is there. But, man, one thing with Kobe, don't underestimate this guy. No matter how much of a clown he is and whatever,
He's a goofball.
this guy is one hell of a fighter, man.
Please.
His wrestling game, and it's his intensity. The guy has, like, a cardio level that is ridiculous. Again, like I said, if Leon Edwards stays, like, outside, man, he's going to be able to pick apart like Colby. But if Colby is super aggressive, gets him up against the octagon, takes him down, it's going to be a different game, man. Colby is dangerous. Don't kid yourself.
I'm picking Leon Edwards, and Topher1010 over on Rumble says Dave gives us winners, AJ gives us Seagal.
I do, man.
You give us the Steven Seagal stuff, and I give you actual information.
He's right.
And winners,
But
stuff
wait.
that you can use. Just like this little tidbit of information, Gilbert Burns in summer of 2022 said Kobe Covington would be a great fight for him, but he heard Kobe had a serious neck injury that was going to take him out for over a year. Dana White was then asked about that neck injury in Kobe Covington in August of 2022 and denied it and said, no, Kobe has no neck injury. He's actually going to fight very soon. Kobe Covington is fighting now for the first time since March of 2022 in December 2023. When Dana White in August of 2022 told you Kobe was fighting very soon, he was lying. When Dana White told you Kobe Covington didn't have a neck injury, I believe he was also lying, and Gilbert Burns was telling the truth. Why would Dana White lie about it? To protect the investment of Kobe Covington that they know is one of the few draws that they have on pay-per-view in the welterweight division. So Kobe sells tickets. Kobe moves merch. Kobe is a guy that will draw a pay-per-view, so they want him as a star for Leon Edwards to beat. He had 2 fights with Kamaru Usman. The first fight wasn't super convincing because Kamaru had, was up on the scorecards, and then Kamaru got knocked out. The second fight was a close decision that Leon won. This is the fight for Leon Edwards to be impressive, to show up and be a star for the UFC. So when he fights a Shavkat Rakhmonov, who isn't a star, who isn't a pay-per-view draw, who's never main evented a UFC pay-per-view, so when Leon fights Shavkat or Bilal Muhammad, it could actually sell on pay-per-view because Leon is going to have to main event one of these things on his own at some point, and the UFC needs to build a star in Leon Edwards. How do you build a star after he's defeated your champion twice in a row? Well, you give him one of the most bankable stars in the division. You have him beat him, move on, and become a bigger star off the name of Kobe Covington. And if by some chance, by some miracle, Kobe wins, then great. If you're Dana White, you're, meal ticket, who's 35 at this point and kind of, he gets to be the champion and he'll be a star for your promotion and Donald Trump will be happy. Kobe just walked out and shook Donald Trump's hand before walking into the cage. Kobe is in the cage, but I think, this is a payday for Kobe Covington. I think that he's been in the game for a long time and he's maybe got some nagging injuries that will not go away. I think he's 35 years old, and at 35 years old, you've seen better days. I think Leon Edwards is 32 years old, and at 32, you're still in your prime, and you still got a couple years left in that prime. So, a lot of reasons why I'm picking Leon Edwards in this fight. I think this is his moment. I think he gets a win. I think he gets an impressive win. I think it's the most impressive Leon Edwards you see ever, and maybe the least impressive Kobe Covington we ever see. Pretty convinced here, guys. Pretty convinced.
Look, you've been right up to this point, but I'm just telling you, like most people underestimate Colby. I'm not saying that he's going to guarantee a win, but it's not going to be easy for Leon Edwards. This is a different type of fighter, man. Very wiry, very different. His takedown skills are, incredible. This is what will make the difference, man.
Jimmy James wants to know, Fred, is your meal okay? Can I send you anything else? Coffee, dessert, you're the best. First time I see a host chow down, go Freddy. Fred is tafifi. What are those things? Are those good?
They're French.
I never had those before. I've seen them, but I never eat them.
They're the fancy stuff, man. Where's the chocolate, Dave? What kind of a host are you, man?
I don't know.
What kind of a watch-along is this?
It's not good.
Damn.
Yep.
I need to eat to stay awake, man.
Yeah, Fred needs a snack so he can remain awake. Fred is like the...
Who's that, man? Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Fred is like the Megan O'Leary on this show. You know what I mean? Like, we're at the desk. We're like Joe Rogan and Daniel Cormier. There's no John Anik. We're kind of like an in-between, you know? And then you've got, like, once in a while we go to Megan O'Leary. We go to Fred, or he's like the Dean Thomas in between rounds. All right, guy. You know, like, they go in boxing, they would always have a guy where they go in between rounds for the scores. All right, how do you score it? Well, let me tell you, guys. I thought this guy did this. I thought this guy did that. And then they scored it this way. I thought 10-9 for... I don't know who, you know, would do that. But that's Fred. He doesn't have that same energy. But you know what I mean. He's not like that super that guy. That would be crazy. We should have one of those guys, too. That's kind of AJ.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say. Freddie's like, look, Freddie's like composed and relaxed.
This is a party too. Fred has to enjoy himself.
But he is enjoying himself. Look at him; he's having a ball there, man.
But this is what I'm saying. Fred should be snacking and enjoying himself because this is a party.
Yeah, most people don't realize that Freddie's like hardcore there.
This is why we pay Fred the big bucks.
Mucho dineros.
Fred's actually getting paid a lot, AJ, which.
That's okay.
Should make you feel terrible considering how little you get.
That's okay.
Paid.
I'm just going to walk away with one of your things in the back here and sell them. Who wants this?
You'd be rich. Don't take that.
Listen,
touch my shit.
Listen, what is this? This is George. Oh, George Costanza. $5. Who wants it?
No.
Okay, $4. Who wants it?
Put it down. Put it down, AJ.
$4, man.
How dare you? All right.
Where'd you get that, by the way, the George Costanza? That's a nice one.
Yeah, I don't know. Somewhere.
I'll be taking it home.
I'm going to watch you. I don't trust you. AJ is a thief.
My mom's from Naples.
He's a bad guy. AJ's he's just a bad guy. You know? Stole a sex toy from me once.
True story.
Shocking. It was
not a used one, I hope.
No, it was something that was given to me by somebody that I worked with who
at
was
the
like,
radio station.
At a radio station, she was like a sex doctor, and she had a bunch of sex toys for giveaways during Christmas, and she gave me one as like a Christmas gift, and I was like, I don't know what.
Well, you told me to hold on to it.
No, I don't know. You were looking at it, and then it disappeared, and I was like, where did that thing go, AJ? I realized a couple days later, I was like, I never brought that home with me. And I was like, and he's like, oh, I have it. And I'm like, you stole that? Why did you? He just stole it. You're just like a thief. I was like, all right, you can. Like, I wasn't that mad because it wasn't really something. I don't even know what the hell it was, but I was just like, yeah. Why did I'm still a little bit mad that you stole it.
What the hell? You told me to hold it, man. What do you want me to do with it? So I held it.
Hold it. I said you can look at it.
Then I took it out of the package, and then you got all mad.
You took because I didn't want you to take it out of the package and start.
Well, I wanted to see what the
hell
it
sex
was.
Toy, and then you took it.
Then it fell on the ground.
And then you just
give it back to you. It was all soiled now.
You just stole it, AJ. You're just This is why I say you're a bad guy.
I miss those days. I miss those days at the radio station.
I don't.
Good times, man.
I don't at all.
Free coffee. Donuts.
I'm quite happy. There was
people leaving their food in the fridge, and
that never happened. All those things are lies.
What are you talking about? There was donuts all the time there.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah.
No.
You never went to the Calf, man. I used to go there with Muscles Marco. We used to eat.
No, you didn't. You're making up stories in your mind. The only food we ever had was food that you and Marco brought in.
No, but there was food in the fridge.
No,
Dave, did you ever open up that fruit?
No, that was never food in there.
Man, one time I found smoked meat in there.
You're a weird guy.
Listen, man, you got an explorer in the place. I did.
I'm really happy this is the last fight of the night. Fred is too. And that last one went to a decision, too. This one better not go to decision. Give me Leon Edwards by knockout.
This is going the distance, man.
Leon by knockout. Let's go. Once again, if you sign up with the promo code ringside at bet99.com or use that website, bet99.ringsidereport.net, you get entered into a draw for a $99 gift card at Amazon, courtesy of Bet99.
OnlyFans.
Which is very cool. If you've ever signed up using the promo code ringside, you're entered into the draw too. So this works now and in the past and in the next couple of days too, because we're going to do the draw, I think, probably Monday or Tuesday. So sign up now.
Monday or Tuesday?
Sign up now using the promo code ringside. I don't know. They're doing the draw over at Bet99, so I don't exactly know, but now is the time. You want to do it right now. I would not wait. I think it's probably going to be Monday, like first thing Monday. So I would sign up now. Maybe, well, why wait? Why are you waiting until tomorrow?
Just do it.
What are you doing? Just do it right now. Bet99.com. Use that promo code ringside when you sign up, and you'll be entered into the draw for $99 at Amazon.
That's
Holiday
pretty good,
season.
man.
Who doesn't want $99 at Amazon? I got a lot of stuff I'm buying at Amazon. I got
Skinny jeans.
plenty of purchases I can make on Amazon. Skinny jeans. I actually bought a rash guard off Amazon.
You did?
I bought jiu-jitsu shorts off Amazon.
What? Why don't you get me a pair, man?
Because I don't just buy you.
Let me see your rash guard
Hello,
after.
why am I just giving you stuff?
Let me try it on.
AJ just wants me to buy him stuff because he doesn't know how to shop online. I'm not letting you try on my rash guard. It's a thing I sweat in. I don't want you touching it. That's just
I'll
weird.
just walk away with it.
Yeah, you're just going to steal my rash guard. I don't think so.
I think we should tell people yesterday AJ wanted to win a rash guard, and the guy that was giving them away was one of his friends. I think AJ was trying to pull a fast one, but unfortunately for him, his friend had integrity and didn't give it to AJ.
Well, he looked at me. I was like,
was-
just throw it to me, man.
At one point, he was going to throw a rash guard to me,
I said that. I'm like screaming to you, Dave, take it, man.
but
Did
it
you
was
hear
like
me?
it was like a small,
So
and I
who
would never
cares?
fit in it. So I was like, no, give
You
it to
could have
somebody.
sold it, man.
I'm not. I mean, I was like, give it to somebody who'll use it.
I was
I wouldn't
freaking out.
fit
I'm
in a
like,
small.
is Dave for real? The guy's. I'm like, Dave, take it.
I don't just.
And
And
pick
he
here
was
we
just like
go.
so quiet.
Here we go. Round 1, Edwards and Covington. UFC welterweight title fight. It's the main event of UFC 296 in the center of the cage.
Oof, this is stressful, man.
I'm pretty relaxed, I got to say.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm not really worried about it. I feel like Leon's going to win. I'm pretty confident.
Leon looks big, man.
Leon looks really big. Looks far more muscular than Kobe. I saw Derek Brunson on Twitter saying, "Oh, Kobe's voice is all hoarse. He sounds like he's having a tough weight cut." Kobe hasn't had to cut weight in almost 2 years.
Yep, 2 years now.
Leon cutting some angles, throwing some feints, throwing a kick straight up the middle.
Oh, nice kick
Kobe
by
throwing
Kobe.
a head kick blocked by Leon. Leon looks focused, popping a jab in there. You know, Kobe said that stuff about Leon's dad.
Yeah, that was.
And then
pretty harsh.
Kobe tried to justify it by saying, "Oh, Leon's dad is actually a really bad guy, and there's victims, and he was a criminal." And he did. I was like, I don't know if Kobe actually knows any of this stuff that's true. Maybe he's just trying to say
Yeah.
it to justify it. He also apparently told Leon at the weigh-ins, at the final face-off, "I was just in character. I was just in character," which is like, you can't just be in character and say horrible shit and then think, "Oh, it's just a character. I can get away with it. I'm trying to sell the fight."
Yeah.
There's a way to sell the fight, and then you can't
Yeah,
say.
sometimes he
you
went
can't
like-
say, "Oh, your dead father is in hell," and ha ha ha, and then be like, "Oh, it's just in character, man, trying to make us money." It's like, well,
Yeah, sometimes you take
There's
it a little
rules-
bit too far.
there's
but-
rules to the game.
Yeah, for sure. There's some things you just shouldn't say, But look, we're not there, man. It's the heat of the moment. They want to sell
But Dave,
Yes,
if it happens in pro wrestling, which is scripted, you
Yeah.
have no problem with it.
because they clear
mean,
it
it's
with
just-
each other beforehand.
Good point,
Because it
Dave.
is scripted. Because they're not actually going to fight each other. Because they are actually friends behind the scenes. Because they clear it with each other beforehand. Because it's written for them by another individual that isn't them for the most part.
Unless you're CM Punk, then it's a different
Yeah,
story.
Punk kind of shoots from the hip sometimes, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's usually
I mean,
cleared
it's still
beforehand.
distasteful.
But shoot promos definitely happen.
Oh, big left.
Big left hand from Leon. Kobe smiles.
Ooh, and a big left by Kobe, man. Jesus.
Look, when Randy Orton told Rey Mysterio a couple months after Eddie Guerrero died, Ray, you keep looking up there, but Eddie's not up there. He's down there in hell. That was rough. I didn't like that.
That's rough.
I didn't like that at all.
Whoa, Kobe threw a 1-2, man. Kind of pushed back Edwards.
Edwards seems to be controlling the center of the octagon.
But they're not exchanging a lot. You know what I'm saying?
No, not a ton has happened so far in this round. But I think Edwards has done a little bit more. Kobe looking for his first takedown. Easily defended by Leon Edwards.
Yeah, it wasn't like
that wasn't a really fast takedown. There was
No.
not much behind that.
No, it wasn't a good entry. Like, to be honest, there was a
Yeah.
lot of space. So he kind of had it, and he realized that it wasn't tight. So
Kobe's cut now. I think from that jab, Kobe's got a cut on his right cheek.
I didn't see that, but yeah, let me.
I'm not making up
No,
cuts.
no.
AJ.
I'm just trying to see, like, from the angle. I'm gonna.
AJ's like, he's not cut. There's
No, I
like
didn't say he
blood
wasn't
rushing
cut.
off his face.
No, I didn't see where the
Look at
the
his
cut.
face. It's on his right cheek,
Yeah,
right there. You can see.
kind of see it now. Yeah.
You really have vision problems, I think.
Well, damn, yeah,
'Cause it's
man.
like
I'm wearing
it's a
glasses.
big. Like, there's a
What the
lot
hell
of
you think I'm
blood
wearing
going
these
on.
for the
Well,
looks.
I think you need better
Think I'm Elton
glasses.
John or
I
something?
think you need better glasses because, like, you're not seeing the cut. It's a pretty big cut in his face. The TV's not small there in front of us. You know. I'm like legitimately concerned as your friend. I'm not trying to make fun of you. I'm like, you should be able to see that.
Don't make fun of people's disabilities, Dave. That's
I'm not.
cool.
I'm just saying maybe you should get your prescription checked. I'm trying to help.
What are you trying to be, a Colby Covington, man? You think that's cool?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm a dick. Sorry. Oh, nice body kick from Leon. Kobe looks tentative standing up. Leon looks like the sharper, smoother striker. You see a welt now on Kobe's body. Look at the welt on Kobe's right leg.
Yeah, there's welts there.
Like, Leon has done some damage here in this first round. A cut on Kobe's face.
But there wasn't a lot of intensity, to be
honest. Look at the welts
Yeah.
on his body from those body kicks. Look at the welts on his thigh from his leg kicks. The whole right side of Kobe's body has been welted up in only 5 minutes.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Right?
But, again, it wasn't like there was a lot of heat in this first round.
It was still Edwards' round, man.
Yeah, no, for sure it was Edwards' round.
He controlled the action. Of course, it was a boring round, I would say, but 10-9 Edwards.
Ooh, Jason Pete says we need ringside report rash guards. Damn.
That would be cool, man.
Fred, we do, right? Yo. Ooh, Fred.
Even
Fred,
tracksuits, man.
You would wear that, right?
How about a tracksuit?
Fred's not sure.
We need some Goombas tracksuits.
You want a tracksuit?
I want a tracksuit, man.
I want a
Jason, do you want a tracksuit? We'll send one over to Jason in Mexico, man. He could promo us
easy
in
giving
Mexico.
away tracksuits on like my, you know.
What's your size, Jason? We'll send it.
We don't have tracksuits. Stop fucking asking for size. But yeah, rash guards would be good. I mean.
And here we go.
Round number 2. We can do tracksuits and rash guards. Let's do it.
That'd be cool.
Let's
man.
work on that. Maybe check out some designs, before we post them up. Let me know. Clear it by, the Yeezy of this enterprise, which is me. I'm the fashion guy for this outfit.
Soprano style, it'd be nice.
Yeah, don't worry. I love tracksuits. I can design a dope tracksuit. Ringside Report tracksuit? Oh, baby. With the rash guards?
Oof. That was like scary.
Leon looking good so far. First round was definitely Leon Edwards 10-9, right? I mean, even you, Kobe fan, you're going with that? Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm a Kobe fan. I just think that
You are, though. It's okay. You could be a Kobe fan. Nothing wrong with that. Leon just looks sharper so far in this fight. I'm surprised Kobe hasn't gone for more takedowns, and the one takedown he did go for looked awful.
Yeah, it wasn't a great entry, like I said.
It was very slow. The level change was, like, very slow. Not the Kobe Covington we're used to. Kind of like what I was saying. The worst version of Kobe was going to come out tonight
Well, like
because he's compromised and he can't move as well. Look at his movement. It's not that great. And look at his lead leg.
Yeah,
Look at that welt on his lead leg. That is disgusting. And Leon hits it again
hammering
with
it
another kick. Kobe's leg is busted up. Jason Pete wants a tracksuit. I want a tracksuit too. Yeah, I will. I'll get to work on designing those tracksuits as soon as possible, and the rash guards. Rash guards are exciting.
The tracksuit with the hoodie or without the hoodie? I'd say with the hoodie, man.
Yeah, I like a hoodie tracksuit. Yeah. I like the tracksuit with the hoodie. Like sweatpants. I think we have Ringside Report sweatpants already. Like sweatsuit or tracksuit? Because those are two different things.
Well, tracksuit
Tracksuit is with the track jacket and track pants. Sweatsuit is what you're talking about with a hoodie. Hoodie is a sweatsuit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
There's a difference.
Then go with the hoodie.
But the hoodie is sweatpants and sweatsuit.
That'd be cool, man.
That's a sweatsuit, not a tracksuit. Tracksuit is a track pants and track jacket.
So then do both, man. There you go.
AJ just wants everything done. Here we go. Leon Edwards just continuing to pepper Colby Covington with punches to the body, kicks to the body, kicks to the leg. Continues to pressure the action, showing us significant strikes. 20 of 40 for Leon Edwards, 9 of 53 for Colby Covington. So far in this fight. Those are the fight totals so far. Leon leading by a wide margin. Chopping Colby Covington down. And Colby not offering much. Like, he's getting outstruck, and he's not looking for takedowns or even a clinch. You know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't it surprise you how little Colby's doing right now? He's not been very active. Oh, that was a big leg kick from Leon Edwards. Again, another one. Colby's leg is severely compromised. I wouldn't be surprised if one of those shots puts him down, like where his leg just, there's nothing else behind it. Yeah,
it could happen for sure.
Because his leg looks so nasty right now. Big, huge welt. Ooh, nice right hand there from Leon as he switches from southpaw to orthodox seamlessly.
Well, Colby's having a better second round than first, but
I think
like,
it's
I'm not
about
saying-
the same. I think it's about the same. He
He's
just ate a
throwing
couple
more.
punches.
he's just throwing more. He's throwing some leg kicks.
He's not doing too much.
Yeah, that was interesting. Leon doing the shuffle, the Ali shuffle.
I like the way Leon can switch stances with no problems. Do you see how he's going southpaw orthodox,
Yeah, he
and just like
slides
it's
into
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And that's what you got to do at this level of MMA.
There we go.
Another
round.
clean round for Leon Edwards. Another 10-9 round. Donald Trump and Kid Rock looking extra sweaty, looking extra nervous because their boy's going down.
Trump don't give it.
I like to see
ass.
Kobe lose in front of Trump. I think that's funny. It's just funny.
Not really. He doesn't care, man. The most important thing is that it's a 5-round fight, man. You can't like pull back. Leon Edwards still has to be careful. You never know with Colby, man.
Because when Kobe lost in front of Trump to Kamaru Usman's a Trump supporter too, so it's all good. Leon Edwards from England, he doesn't give a shit about Trump. Probably doesn't even like him. You see Leon Edwards at the, it was like a weigh-in or something. He put the fist up. Colby's like getting interviewed in his fucking, Leon standing there, black sunglasses, gold belt, fist in the air. I was like, yeah. Get him, Leon. I'm on Team Leon.
Yeah, those welts on the leg look nasty.
Colby's getting beat up through 2 rounds. I told you guys, stiff. He's stiff. He doesn't look sharp. I don't think, I think he's compromised.
And here we
Here
go.
we go.
3rd round
he
here.
was trying to go for
But
that.
did you see how slow that
Yeah.
entry was? He shot in from like 10 feet away. He was nowhere near getting a takedown. Colby hasn't had a good takedown attempt all fight. And Leon is just neatly taking care of his leg. Pam, 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 pam. Over and over again.
Yeah, like someone said, like Colby looks very reserved, not
He's-
the usual Colby.
He's stiff. He's got no fluidity. And Leon is quicker and just a far better striker. And I think the stance changes, too, are messing with Colby. The fact that Leon is able to kind of switch stances so much, Colby can't adjust.
Yeah.
Once he gets comfortable, he loses that comfort because Leon is switching on him. And then if he exposes that lead leg, boom, he gets hit in it. Nice kick to the body from Leon Edwards. Kobe needs a takedown. He needs a takedown here. Because if he doesn't get a takedown here, he's down 3 rounds to nothing.
He's got
going into the 4th. He's in big trouble. Well, that was a nice right hand from Leon Edwards.
Ooh.
And follows it up with a nice leg kick again to that same welted up spot on Kobe Covington's right leg.
And it kind of buckled Kobe there. You can see it. Like,
I mean,
it hurt. It hurt.
They're taking their toll, man.
Well, here comes the
There's
double.
Kobe with a big power double.
Whoa.
Fires
Let's see what
in.
he does here.
Leon defending well and trying to take top position, but Kobe.
Oh, that's not good for Leon, man.
Kobe,
move.
He tried to do it, but it didn't work. It wasn't a good move, and Kobe winds up on top. Leon tried to reverse it and mount Kobe, but Kobe got a hold of his leg and lands on top inside the guard of Leon Edwards with 3 minutes to go in the 3rd. That was a big moment in this round. Leon gets back to his feet, though, and throws a head kick at Kobe Covington. That was massive. That was huge to get back to his feet so quickly.
Leon, don't do that,
and Leon
man.
shooting in for a takedown, trying to get one back for some reason. Don't fight with your ego, but it worked. He got a takedown on Kobe Covington. Holy shit, it worked. And now he's trying to mount him. Oh, my goodness. Maybe he felt something in his body like, oh, he's tired.
Yeah, it could be.
I can put him away.
I mean, he can feel it, but the thing is
he got the takedown and lets Kobe back up, though. I think he feels that Kobe's just kind of not there. You know, when you feel, when you hold on to it, when you grapple a guy and you're like, oh, he's got nothing left, I could just kind of play with him.
But you got to be careful, man. Don't go towards that guy's game, regardless if he looks tired or not. Just play the stand-up game and keep picking him apart.
Yeah, stay on his game.
Try not to shoot. That was a
playing the wrestling game is only going to tire you out, and you still have 2 rounds to go.
Yeah.
Leon should keep playing his game because I think he could put Kobe away. He could knock him out.
Yeah,
he's got his body compromised in several positions. They're standing up now. Leon is doing his kickboxing thing, and Kobe's just lunging in with a punch that hit nothing but air. And gets kicked again in the same spot in his lead leg. That's all Leon has to do. Leg kick, body kick, head kick. You know, just keep peppering the leg and the body until eventually Kobe's got to defend that with his hands, and then that's when you hit that head kick. He's setting up the head kick. All fight, he's setting up this head kick. Yeah. I think Kobe knows it, right? He's got to know it. If I know it, Kobe knows it. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't mean he'll be able to stop it. It's one thing to see it. It's another thing to defend it when your leg and your body, you're just getting nailed with shots. Leon threw another leg kick. Kobe tried to catch it and take him down, but Leon was able to kick away.
Yeah. He got out of that pretty easy. And you can see
that takedown there from Kobe Covington felt like, hey, maybe he's going to win this round. But the fact that Leon got up so quickly and has just continued to do his thing, as this round ticks away, it feels like another round for the champion.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, a nice leg kick again from Leon Edwards. Yeah. Kobe's strikes are all quite telegraphed. Leon is seeing everything coming.
He's just focused on it, man.
Mm-hmm. Another round for the champion, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Yeah, that was a better round for Kobe, but not enough. I mean, he wasn't able to keep Leon down. Leon, reversed it, got up, and then punished him again.
I've got Leon by knockout. That was my play, plus 350,
I think, at
bet99.com. I've got 2 rounds to cash it in. But the Team Dave parlay was Patty, Shavkat, Leon.
Yep, you're right there, man. Look at this.
So let's go. We need Leon to win here, and Leon seems to be cruising to a victory. Will it be a decision? Will it be a knockout of Kobe Covington? Or will Kobe somehow pull a rabbit out of his hat and come back in these championship rounds? We're going to the 4th coming up in a couple of seconds here. Getting ready. Corners have cleared out. getting ready for round 4 of a possible 5
And here we
championship
go.
rounds now for Leon and Colby. Donald Trump in the front row watching his boy get beat up.
He kind of lunges at you like Colby, but
Yeah, Colby's everything he's doing is coming from such a distance
yeah.
that Leon sees it coming.
Oh, he's gone
Oh, there's a
Yeah.
nice takedown attempt from Colby, but Leon defending it well so far. Colby needs this takedown.
It's hard if he's
Leon defending well.
He's gonna get
Oh,
up.
Leon's looking for a choke.
Oh,
Leon's
it looks
got
good.
an Ezekiel.
Oh,
he
nice
had
move by Colby,
He had
man.
like an Ezekiel guillotine attempt there,
It was nice.
but Colby able to spin out of it. That was a cool choke
Yeah.
attempt from Leon Edwards. Would have been sick if he pulled it off.
That was nice.
That was a nice way to
Yep.
defend that takedown, too, from Leon. That was one of the better takedown attempts from Colby, though. Because he mixed it up with striking. Like, he threw a punch, and then he went for the takedown.
Yeah, which makes sense. You gotta set it up.
Which is what you got to do. He hasn't been setting up his takedowns.
But even then, the execution was perfect this time, but he cannot keep the control. So, Leon is, defending very well. So, it's going to be a long 2 rounds for Colby here.
Colby's leg is purple. Look at that thigh around his knee. It's purple.
It's busted, man.
He's going to be limping tomorrow big time. Probably next week. Right? I mean, that's nasty. Getting the welterweight champion of the world just kicking you in the leg about 100 times over 25 minutes. It's going to do damage.
Oof.
Leon looks real sharp.
Yeah, Leon's looking to put him away.
Give me Leon Shavkat. Leon versus Shavkat. I need it.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I need it. That's the fight.
Oh, a 1-2 by
Oh, that was a
Colby
nice
there.
right hand from Colby Covington.
Oh, see, now the setup there was perfect.
Hey, remember the 5th round between Leon Edwards and Nate Diaz? Leon was in big trouble.
Yeah, man.
As time goes by, Leon may fade, and Colby does have good cardio. Colby looking for the takedown. Leon trying to defend it with all his might, and he's so far been successful. Colby pushing him up against the fence, looking for that double leg. Leon again threatening with that choke on Colby Covington as Colby pushes forward on one knee, trying to get the takedown. He does have a single attempt, but Leon, great
just throws him
defense.
out. Yeah. Just
Pushes
shakes him
Colby
off.
away. Oh,
What
man.
happened there? What happened there?
Timeout?
Okay.
Why timeout?
Looked
Did
like he
somebody
got-
get kicked in the balls? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Brief timeout for a half a second there as somebody got kicked in the balls. I think Colby maybe
Yeah,
got
he got clipped, but
got
it wasn't
clipped low, but it wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
it was a body kick that just kind of grazed Colby's cup.
Some big shots thrown there. Whoa.
Oof, that was a nice right hand from Colby Covington. Has this been the best round for Colby so far?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a nice left from Colby that
He
seemed
kinda
to stagger
Yeah,
Leon.
he did stagger him a bit.
But
man.
instead of firing again,
He
he
just-
goes for the takedown.
Yeah. Jesus.
Which I remember seeing a lot of from Colby Covington. Like, he'll hurt you standing up, and then he'll go to take you down, but then it doesn't always work. So, I don't know. He doesn't capitalize. Oh, Leon defends the takedown, spins to Colby's
but-
back, but Colby reverses the position in the scramble, gets to Leon's back.
Oh, no.
See, Leon is trying to out-grapple Colby, but in
Don't
every
do it.
instance, Colby is showing he is a superior grappler, and that is his world.
But that's what I'm saying with Leon. Why try to enter this guy's game, man? You're winning the stand-up game.
Colby on Leon's back, but
Nice move
Leon
by
defends. Oh, Leon with a short knee as they get back up,
There you go. That's what you got to do.
and
You
now
can't-
back up in a kickboxing game. This has been a decent round for Kobe Covington.
Yeah, it's been his better
His
round,
best round of the fight, but I don't even know if he's won it.
No, I don't think he won it.
You know?
But it did.
I think he won this round.
You
Yeah?
think?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this one to Kobe.
I could see that. I
was
could see the
close.
fourth round going to Kobe Covington. He had a lot of success standing up. He landed some good shots. He seemed to stagger Leon with that one left hand. Yeah. I could see it. He got a takedown. But yeah. And his corner
there's that.
telling him now, hey, we got to make something happen right now. He's tired. They're not going to give it to us. And I agree. I think Leon maybe is a little bit tired. I think Kobe has a little bit of momentum at this point in time. Leon Edwards in the Nate Diaz fight, like we said, faded in a major way where we thought, hey, Leon was cruising, won all 4 rounds, and then in the 5th, all of a sudden, Nate almost knocked him out. Could Kobe do the same thing? Can you outlast Leon Edwards? Can you out-cardio Leon Edwards? Can you push the pace on Leon Edwards where the rounds he's won in the previous 4 rounds don't really matter, where the points he scored don't really matter because you finish him in the 5th? Can Kobe Covington be the guy to do that? Can he finish Leon Edwards here?
And here we go.
Here we go.
I believe he
This is
needs
it.
to if he's going to become the champion. If he's going to win the fight, Kobe needs a finish. I think Leon has clearly won at least 3 rounds, if not 4, but the 4th was definitely the tightest round. But winning 3 rounds of 5, that usually wins you the fight, right? So Leon by decision could be the move. We'll see what happens at the end of this one. Final round. Damn, guys, we got 2 title fights, and they both went all 5 rounds. It's not what we wanted. We wanted some knockouts in some of these title fights. We got knockouts earlier on the pay-per-view, but these title fights have gone the distance. The featherweight title went the distance. Pantoja by decision, retaining the flyweight championship.
Whoa!
Kobe with the ankle pick with a
What the
big
hell?
takedown of Leon Edwards.
Jesus.
That was a huge takedown from Kobe Covington. Leon, though, looking to wall walk his way back to his feet. He's got his back on the fence, and he's looking to stand back up. Kobe looking to take the back of Leon Edwards, which is what he needs. He needs to get the finish. Leon needs to survive. Whoa. He's got 3 minutes 40 to survive, and he'll retain his title.
He still has his back, man.
Kobe still has it back. Oh, Leon
nice.
reverses the position, looking to
Don't
take
do
Kobe
that,
down.
Leon, man.
He did get him down, though. He has taken Kobe Covington down, and he has spun to his back. Leon Edwards now on the back of Kobe Covington with one hook in.
He's got it.
One hook in.
Oh, my God. He's
Trying
in
to
a bad
get
position.
a rear naked choke, but Leon, he's in a bit of trouble. Kobe could get his back to the
reverse.
ap. If he gets his back to the mat,
He's
he's
gonna
going to get
reverse
on
it.
top of Leon Edwards.
Here we go.
But Leon does have Kobe's back right now with one hook in, trying to secure a rear naked choke. Leon needs to switch to mount. Yep, there you go. Getting your
this is not
leg
good.
over.
He's gonna get turned.
Switching to mount.
He's going to get turned, man.
Oh, he's going to try and switch to the armbar here on Kobe.
Yeah, but he's in a dangerous position.
He is
man,
in a
Leon.
very dangerous position, but I think he's trying to squeeze the head of Kobe. Maybe try to land a reverse triangle or a triangle.
He's got a triangle
with the
armbar.
armbar. Oh, Kobe slips out of the armbar, slips out of
man,
the
he had
triangle,
it.
and gets into the guard of Leon Edwards. Leon went for a triangle, went for an armbar, but Kobe slipped his arm out, slipped his head out, and sat down into the guard of Leon Edwards with just over 2 minutes left in this fight.
Whoa,
Good submission attempts for Leon. He now has Kobe in his guard.
Big gash on
Leon's knee,
man.
a little bit of a cut there, probably from the wrestling. Could be some mat burn. But right now, Kobe doesn't look that close to finishing the fight.
No.
You know what I mean? He's in the guard of Leon Edwards. He's got 2 minutes to work. He's in good control, but he's not landing any strikes of significance to really put the fight away. He needs to pass, and now he's passed into half guard. But Leon is defending well, not letting too many strikes go by. Kobe isn't known as a great finisher as far as his jiu-jitsu game, as far as his great submissions. You know what I mean? He's a guy who'll get on top of you and grind you out, but he's not necessarily a submission wizard.
Whoa. Man, he almost had that.
He tried to get half a crucifix going, but Leon able to push him away. Kobe in top half guard right now on top of Leon Edwards. He looked like he was maybe looking to get a head and arm choke going, but Leon was sniffing that out. Saw that one coming, and Kobe's running out of time.
Yeah. A minute to go, man. I mean, he's definitely done a lot better in the 4th and 5th round.
He may have won the 4th and 5th rounds,
Yeah.
but it'd still be 3-2.
Yeah, it's still not enough to win the fight. I mean, he has to basically submit him here or get a stoppage to win the fight. I mean, if he was able to do this in the first couple of rounds of this fight, it would have been a different story right now.
He maybe would be the welterweight champion at the end of this thing.
Yeah.
Right now, though, Kobe Covington, top half guard on top of Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards flattened on his back, eating some little punches, little strikes from Kobe Covington. Not too much going, and Leon just
hanging
holding
for life,
Kobe.
Just to end the fight.
Just holding and just kind of wasting time because he knows if he can stall him out, he'll probably get the judge's decision because he seems to have won at least the first 3 rounds, if not the first 4. I think he's definitely lost this round, though. This is Kobe Covington's round. 5th rounds are no good for Leon Edwards.
Yeah.
He fades.
And he's lucky that,
He fades.
man, it's over, man. Wow. Man,
Kobe celebrating like he's won. I do not think he has won.
No, I don't
Leon
think so.
Edwards celebrating like he's won. I think Leon Edwards won this fight 49-46 or maybe 48-47. Either 3-2 or 4-1. But I think Leon won at least 3.
I mean,
If judges don't give Leon the first 3, I'm gonna be pissed because what the fuck?
Yeah.
Even AJ gave
Yeah.
Leon the first 3.
No, for sure. I mean, the 4th and 5th. I mean, the 4th, I give that edge to Colby. The 5th, Colby took it. But man, Colby was fighting with a lot more intensity in those last rounds. But like I said, if he was fighting like that in the 1st and 2nd round, man, we'd be calling a different story right here.
Yeah, if some of those takedowns were a little bit better, a little bit sharper, if they would have landed, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, because is the 1st and 2nd round, man, his takedowns were sloppy, badly timed. I mean, they were telegraphed. I mean, it wasn't like your typical Colby fight. The 4th and 5th was a better fight for Colby,
It's almost like he had ring rust,
and it just started to come alive.
or Leon kind of started to slow down a little bit.
But the thing with Leon,
Maybe a combination.
But the thing with Leon is that he was playing it wrong, trying to engage in a grappling match with Colby, and obviously it wasn't
I think
working.
Kobe maybe got in his head a little bit, and an ego played into the fight.
Oh yeah.
But I think maybe once Leon knew he was up 3-0, he was like, man, let's fuck around.
Yeah, as long as you don't submit me and you don't knock me out, man, I'm winning this fight. But still, man, dangerous game to play. Colby thinks he won, man. He was walking around doing like I got the belt.
He's
here.
going to claim he won, too, because he was up in the 5th round. He's going to claim after this fight that he won, that he got robbed by the judges.
Nah.
That's a Kobe Covington type move.
I mean, he can take credit that he did a lot better in the 4th and 5th.
Here we go, scorecards. Let's see it.
Here.
I'm a little nervous. It's unanimous. 49-46. All right, here we go. Leon's got it.
Still.
And still, Leon Edwards.
There you go.
Rocky, let's go.
Well, Dave, you brought home some bacon, man.
Team Dave cashes in once again. 2 weeks in a row, the Team Dave parlay cashes in. Leon Edwards wins a unanimous decision, 49-46. That's 4 rounds to nothing for Leon, or 4 rounds to 1, sorry, for Leon Edwards. I guess they gave Kobe that 5th round.
Yeah, that was pretty evident, but man, that was scary, man.
Well, this was a fun night for gambling, fun night for Bet99.com, right? Because Bet99.com was, in on the big prize. We've got a $99 gift certificate from Amazon, a $99 Amazon gift card from Bet99. You're entered in the draw if you sign up right now using the promo code ringside at Bet99.com. And Team Dave cashing in with the method of victory on that Pantoja fight, plus 645.
That was nice.
On the Rachmanov fight by submission. And then again here, cashing in on the Team Dave parlay that I gave you on Thursday night. Team Dave Parlay, of course, Patty Pimblett, Shavkat Rachmanov,
chat,
and Leon
super
Rocky Edwards. That cashed in. Doug Hepburn dropping a super chat. He says, Team Dave money. He bet with Team Dave, bet 25, got 63 in return, which is exactly what we're looking for. We're trying to double, triple our money. We're trying to make some money. We're not trying to bet on the long shots like AJ and make, it
comes out sometimes,
we're
man.
not trying to make millions every night. We're trying to make money every week, and that's how it works.
You're baking the bread. I'm trying to build the factory.
Sorry for you, Patrick. Dropping a super chat didn't work for him because he had Roy Val. He didn't have Pantoja. Sorry, Patrick.
Pat.
Patrick, you always got to bet with Team Dave. Just stick with Team Dave. Stick with the Team Dave parlay that I give out on Thursday nights, and you'll cash in. But these things happen. And Roy Val, he fought a good fight. It was a good fight, but
but not good enough for the win.
Yeah. Thank you, Patrick. Though you are it's a present for my dad. Well, that's nice, Patrick.
Oh, wow, man.
Get an extra present for my dad for his birthday. Thank you to Patrick. You are the super chat leader of the night, I do believe. Yes. Patrick is the super chat leader of the night. Thank you to Patrick. Thank you to Doug. Thank you to Angelo dropping super chats here tonight. Angelo says Team Dave is always money.
It is. He's been paying out, man, the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, my parlays have come through. A 3-fight parlay this week, a 4-fight parlay last week, and during the watch-along, we've been giving you method of victory. I've been on it. Can I tell you guys something? Can I tell you guys a secret? No, I'm not going to say it. Actually.
Tell me the secret.
No, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it because I think I don't want to encourage any kind of behavior that I'm doing.
Well, now I want to know.
I think the secret to gambling is mushrooms.
You're able to see the future, man.
I think so.
That's okay, man. If it works, man, just keep taking them.
Fred, I think there's something to that. Angelo Contagonis dropping a super chat. He says, "Don't forget my shirt, AJ." Angelo, now the super chat leader, I do believe.
Angelo.
Thank you, Angelo. Good man.
I'll get it. Large.
Kobe shouting out Donald Trump wants the borders secured.
He said he had ring rust.
Trump is like, I appreciate your support, but you're a loser. You just lost. I would rather the other guy support me. He won.
If you're not first, you're last.
Look at those cuts on your face. You look terrible. Give me the winner.
He doesn't look too bad. I mean, there's that cut above his nose.
Yeah. He doesn't look too bad. I'm just saying Trump, he likes winners. He doesn't like losers.
Well,
this guy's a loser.
He's a loser.
Total loser. I don't know him.
Super chat.
He likes me quite a bit. I don't know him too well.
Look at Rogan, man. Rogan's freaking flying.
Tony Mack. Shout out Tony Mack.
Tony!
Great watch along, gents. 6:20 a.m. here. Bedtime, all the best. Shout out to you, Tony. Sweet dreams, my friend.
Have some bacon and eggs now, Tony. Forget about going to sleep.
Nah. Have a nap.
Damn. It's late for they got to make these fights, easy for everybody.
Does Kobe think he won? Kobe said, I thought I won this fight. I didn't take damage. This was the easiest fight of my life. He wants a rematch anytime, anywhere.
I don't know about that, but.
Yeah. No, he definitely lost. He definitely lost at least 3 rounds, but the judges thought he lost 4, which I think, probably the 4th, too.
Well, you know what? The 4th, I thought he won it, but yeah, it could have gone either
matter, though? Does it matter?
Not at all. I mean, the 5th was, a little bit more, impressive, but
damn, look at that. Longest active unbeaten streaks: Islam Makhachev 13, Leon Edwards 13, Magomed Ankalaev 11, Bilal Muhammad 10. Maybe you do have to give there. Bilal the. Yeah, maybe Bilal needs to get the shot at Leon next. Man. I guess. John Jones at the top of that list though, 19 unbeaten. And it should be more, except for one of them is a disqualification that he was winning. Like John Jones. His streak of 19 unbeaten should be 20-something, right? Like, how many wins does he have? That one loss isn't really a loss. It's a disqualification. John Jones is 27-1 with 1 no contest. The one disqualification should be a win because he was beating Matt Hamill's ass, but he threw a 12-6 elbow, and I think Steve Mazzagatti called it a disqualification, which is ridiculous. John Jones should have just won that fight. That should be win 28. And then the other fight that's a no contest with Daniel Cormier, he kicked Cormier in the head, and he had tiny, tiny, tiny amounts of shit in his blood, and they said, oh, he was maybe cheating, so no contest. He wasn't cheating. It should be a win. He wants his win back. John Jones is actually not unbeaten in 19 fights. He's actually unbeaten, well, maybe in the UFC in a little... Let's see, how many fights outside the UFC? He's got 29 wins. He's 29-0 if we're being real about John Jones. He's not 27-1-1. He's 29-0 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights out of the UFC. So that's 23 fights in the UFC.
Impressive.
All victories.
Yeah, it's impressive. There's no doubt about it.
23 UFC wins. Forget about the disqualification. Forget about the no contest.
And
don't tell me Khabib is the greatest of all time.
Well, listen, and
John Jones is the greatest of all time by a long shot, by a wide margin.
Listen, and going into the heavyweight division, that's the pinnacle of all combat sports.
Oh,
Boxing,
he's the best. Yeah,
heavyweight,
two-weight champ. After 3 years, he becomes heavyweight champion. Walks through Cyril Gane.
No, it's impressive.
Please.
I mean, when you're the heavyweight, you're remembered. I mean, that's the thing. John Jones knew that, and he walked away with a win and walked away with a belt. It's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard to compare. I agree with you, John Jones. And he's still active, right? Technically, he's still there.
All right. What's your fight of the night?
I'd say fight of the night for myself. The Pantoja fight was really nice.
Yeah, Pantoja Royval.
Yeah.
Fight of the night on the pay-per-view is kind of tough. We had some good fights on the prelims, too. If you missed the prelims, the night opened up with an upset Shamil Gaziev with a TKO win over Martin Budai. Andre Touchy-Feely with a TKO victory over Lucas Almeida.
I'm surprised.
Tagir Ulanbekov, a submission victory over Cody Durden. Ariane Lipsky got a armbar submission, a beautiful armbar over KC O'Neal, an upset victory there. Cody Garbrandt with a nasty knockout of Brian Kelleher in the first round. Nice win for the former bantamweight champion. Irini Aldana with a decision victory over Caro Hosa. That probably will wind up being fight of the night. They're going to get bonuses for sure. That fight on the prelims was nuts. And Alonzo Menefield, Dustin Jacoby had a crazy fight on the prelims
nuts.
too. Yeah. That Menefield wound up winning by decision 29-28 on all three judges' scorecards. Pay-per-view opened up with Josh Emmett getting a knockout victory over Bryce Mitchell. Scary knockout. One punch thrown and knocked out Mitchell into another realm. Paddy Pimblett with a decision victory over Tony Ferguson, all 3 rounds from all 3 judges, 30-27. Shavkat Rakhmonov with a rear naked choke submission over Steven the Wonder Boy. That might be my fight of the night. That was a hell of a fight. Great performance from Shavkat. And Wonder Boy was having some success there, but Shavkat got the takedown and finished him off. Pantoja and Royval had a great fight too. Pantoja winning a unanimous decision, 50-45, 50-45, and 49-46 to retain the UFC Flyweight Championship. And then Leon Rocky Edwards in another really good fight with Kobe Covington. Kobe had his moments in the 4th and in the 5th round. Probably won the 5th round on all the judges' scorecards. I don't know how they broke it down, but they gave it 4-1 Leon Edwards, 49-46 on all 3 judges' scorecards, a unanimous decision for Leon. So I would give my fight of the night to Shavkat and Wonder Boy. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a good fight, but I think the Royval fight, Pantoja was a little bit more exciting in a sense. I would probably give it to that. But Shavkat was right there, man. That was probably my second favorite. Colby fight, I was really wanting to see more. It delivered in the 5th. It delivered what I thought Colby can do in the 4th and 5th. He just started to warm up. Maybe it was ring rust. But let me tell you, man, Leon Edwards was playing a dangerous game, man.
Quite something. Fred, do you have a fight of the night?
Pantoja.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah.
And give me one performance of the night bonus.
I mean, that first fight there. What's his name? Emmett.
Josh Emmett knocking out Bryce Mitchell, right? You got to give it to him.
Yeah, that
What-
was like
Shavkat?
Shavkat too, man.
Shavkat? I'm a big Shavkat fan,
Yeah.
guys. I'm giving all the bonuses to Shavkat.
I think
If I'm president of the UFC, Shavkat is walking away very, very rich, taking several bonuses back to Kazakhstan.
yeah, I like the way he won. So and he beat Wonder Boy, man.
But that knockout from Josh Emmett was sick nasty.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Ooh, baby.
But Shavkat was like you had to work your way to get that win, right?
Mm-hmm. Good fights.
Yeah, I mean,
Good pay-per-view, guys. Good pay-per-view. Score on 10 for the final pay-per-view of the year. Fred, what are you giving this pay-per-view on 10?
it was exciting.
I'll give it a 7. Honestly, it wasn't. There are a lot of decisions. A lot of
3
I
decisions
said
out
I
of
wanted-
5.
Which
Look-
is good, man.
look,
You want to
man,
see it go to distance.
I like finishes. I'm with Fred.
I like finishes, man. We're 3 hours and a half into this pay per view, and I wanted maximum 2 hours and a half. That's an issue.
Well, it started off that way, but it didn't end that way.
Okay, Fred's giving it a 7. AJ, always positive. What are you giving this
I-
pay-per-view on 10? 1 being god-awful, 10 being the greatest pay-per-view I've ever seen.
Well, it was really good. I think it delivered. I mean, I'd give it about an 8.2.
8.2. I didn't say you could do
I'm gonna give the
decimal
0.2s,
points,
man.
but I'll allow it. I'm giving this pay-per-view a solid 8. I was entertained. Bryce Mitchell, Josh Emmett was a fun fight. Paddy Pimblett, Tony Ferguson was interesting. Shavkat Wonderboy was really exciting. Pantoja Royval was good. And Leon Edwards, Kobe Covington was good. But I think I'm giving it an extra point. 7 would like Fred, I'd probably be at a 7. But because all my bets won and my parlays won,
It went up.
gets an extra point because we're winning.
Yeah,
and
that's
Doug,
for sure.
Doug won as well. Doug and Nick won, giving it
Way
an
to
8
go,
on
Nick.
10. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Doug and Nick out in Kingston, Ontario. Sorry you guys couldn't be part of the contest. Once again, thank you to our friends over at Bet99. Bet99.com. Use that promo code RINGSIDE when you sign up, and you will be automatically entered to win a $99 gift card from Amazon, which is awesome. I love Amazon. There's a lot of good stuff on Amazon that you can purchase over at merch.ringsidereport.net. Go to merch.ringsidereport.net. Join.ringsidereport.net to become a member, just like Angelo and Patrick and Doug and Jason and Leor and everybody supporting the Ringside Report Network tonight. I know, actually, Tony Mack as well.
Tony.
Doug is a member over at membership.ringsidereport.net, which we appreciate as well. Doug, thank you. Join.ringsidereport.net, membership.ringsidereport.net, super chats, merch, however you support. We appreciate you. Angelo is the super chat leader of the night. Thank you, Angelo, Doug, and Patrick for those super chats tonight. Angelo is the leader.
Angelo.
And we appreciate you. Thank you to my friend out in Laval, Quebec. I hope you signed up to bet99.com with that promo code ringside so you could be entered into the contest. Would be great to see one of our faithful guys like Angelo or
You can win
or
Amazon,
somebody
Angelo.
win, right?
But remember, it's Amazon the card, not Amazon the place. You know what I'm talking about. on Saint
Amazon,
Jacques.
not Amazon.
Amazon on Saint Jacques.
that's the
original.
Amazon.
That's the original Amazon.
I've been to Amazons.
There's not a lot of cards there, but a lot of legs.
If you grew up in NDG, you've been to Amazons.
That way.
I think I went there on my 18th birthday. I don't think I've been there since. You know, when you're 18, it's like you go to the strip club, you know. And I was like, yeah, all right, I've done it. We're good.
We should have had our Christmas party there.
I don't think I went to.
We could have reminisced.
I don't think I've been to a strip club since the year that I turned 18, because other buddies that I had also went to strip. Like, you know, the year I turned 18, I probably went to a strip club 3 or 4 times, and I don't think I've been since.
Well,
That was about 20 years ago, guys.
Well, they have free buffet and everything. I mean, it's
Is that real?
well, they used to.
All right.
Back in
Thanks,
the days.
guys. We appreciate you, all the viewers, everybody listening, viewing, watching, supporting here on the Ringside Report Network. This has been the UFC 296 Watch Along.